welcome to the Goods from the Woods. My name is Rivers Langley.
I'm Sam Harder.
I am Carter Glasscock.
And today we are so pleased to be joined once again by comedian, jack of all trades, and boy detective, our friend,
Jordan Morris.
Welcome back, Jordan.
It's me. I can say my own name.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I can say my own fucking name. Thank you. I can list my own damn credit.
Gotta give you the wind up, man.
Yeah, we always put it on the guest, and we never explain that part first. There's always like a second or two of like, oh,
Guys, I can roll with it.
you're pro.
I've
You're
done
pro.
a podcast or two in my day.
So I see.
And you're a radio guy from way back,
Oh,
right?
well, college radio,
Same,
yes, which
yeah.
I consider to be the real radio.
I do too.
That's
that's
where,
his, yeah.
Left of the dial, motherfuckers.
Yes, thank you. The
Yeah.
Replacements wrote a song about it. Yeah, KCSC 88.1 FM, the Heavyweight 88.
Hell yeah.
What was your college radio station?
WEGL 91.1, Auburn University's student-operated radio station.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Both big REM guys.
Oh, yeah. Fuck REM? Are you kidding me? Look at me. Yeah.
I went back to my college town not too long ago, Santa Cruz, and like tuned in to KZSC 88.1 FM, and it was like just a mumbly student who played Joni Mitchell and then some like hookless arty R&B and then like mumbled their way through an announcement where they talked about going to their friend's house and didn't say who their friend was. It was just like, this thing is perfect. It's just still exactly like it was, man. Like their voice does not belong on radio.
No.
Just checking in with me.
I just loved it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm so glad this is exactly the same.
Unfortunately, like almost every time I'm back in Auburn, it's when the students are out of town. So I'm usually there at spring break and Christmas.
Oh, okay.
And so they just have the automation system kind of rolling. And it is so, this was the way it was when I was there too. It is so dependent on who is running the station, whether or not it's good. So the last time I was there, it was great. And I was like, damn, dude, like they were, playing some modern hip hop stuff and they were playing some old school indie shit. And I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, good variety, college radio. And I called my dad. It's his birthday tomorrow. And
happy birthday, Rivers' dad.
yeah.
When this comes out, or like,
So when this comes out. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So shout out to Bob. But anyway, I talked to him.
Smoke a swisher for us.
That's right. Yeah, he's a white owl guy.
Oh, he smokes white
does he
owls.
split up those white owls and fill it with the most pure hydroponic weed?
He's a big boss. He just smokes them straight out of the package.
Yeah, so
He smokes weed straight out of the package.
No, it's not weed.
Cigars.
That's the thing. Jordan, just to fill Jordan in, my dad, he enjoys the cigar, but he's not willing to pay more than 68 cents for it. So he buys like
principled
white apple or white grape white owls.
Right.
And
this is like from the gas station, right?
Right.
Okay.
What 99.99999% of humanity uses to slice open and roll a blunt, my dad just smokes the
Just
actual
enjoys
content.
the- okay.
Yeah. So he's as long as it's a good value, he's the least picky man on the planet.
He sounds authentic.
Yeah,
He sounds like an authentic man.
Light one up for us.
That's right.
He would see a pile of blunt guts and think, "What a waste!
What a waste! Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's wasteful. But
All that white grape flavor.
you leave behind all the cherry apple of this.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're
Remember when everything was white grape flavor? What's the last white grape thing you've had? I haven't had one in years.
No, they're going
It's
more
the champagne
extreme.
of flavors.
They're going more extreme with the flavors
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. What are the blunt wraps now, Sam? What do they got?
I mean, the Russian cream, I think, was the most popular
no.
backwoods
Do they?
for
Are they
a while.
probably? They're probably all Dubai chocolate. They're probably all Labubu flavor.
Well, they banned flavored nicotine
Oh, okay.
in California.
Right.
So
It's like enticing to kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, of course it is. You got a fucking vape that's called like
Candy flavor.
cake. Yeah,
Sure.
candy, root
Kids
beer.
with a Z only.
Yeah, it's like so obviously marketed towards young people. at
Doritos sleepover cigarettes.
least. Yeah. Do you want this drug, but you don't want a yucky?
Oh, doesn't Russian cream kind of eliminate the whole backwoods branding of it all? Like
Russian cream?
Like what hillbillies like? You know what we got in our backwoods?
Sure.
Russian cream.
And there's some sort of like berry flavor that was popular with that, but
A dish
I don't
of
know.
caviar, perchance.
you can still buy them like under the table at some shops, and some people just specialize in selling black market blunts now, like flavored
There's a
blunts.
guy who,
Our specialty.
There's a guy who's Smokey and the Bandits to Arizona every fucking week.
For a while,
he's
people-
like, hey, I still got some Zimas down here. We got,
they call me
Zima flavored blunts.
they call me Tampa Gold.
When they first banned the flavors, people were selling the old Russian cream ones that were still here for like more than they were actually worth.
So there's a bunch of
people are-
Russian cream heads out there.
Yeah,
They just need
yeah.
it. They fucking need their Russian cream.
They don't want to run out. You don't.
That's amazing.
Are Russians known for that? What would
That's
what
what I
would
was
that be
thinking.
analogous to?
I don't know.
Vodka.
Yeah,
Swiss chocolate?
sure.
I
Yeah.
don't know, but I don't know that Russian.
Oppression.
I mean, I can imagine Irish cream. That's
Sure.
something.
Yeah, Irish cream makes sense.
Oh, is it White Russian? Is that it? Is that what they're trying to do?
yeah.
Maybe they're
It's
It's
like
like
they can't.
Kahlua and stuff, right?
Yeah, okay. There it
Okay.
is. That's probably
That's
it.
like how they do the worst cigar ever, which is wine flavored.
And I bet,
yeah.
bet there is
man,
a
come on.
overlap.
Wine
with,
is delicious.
That's the classiest cigar there
Right.
is.
I bet there is an overlap between less than $1 cigar smokers and White Russian enjoyers.
Yeah, probably so.
So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that probably makes a lot of
Makes
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, called Pop and over some White Owls. We were talking, and as I was wrapping up the conversation, I was like, all right, well, you have a good rest of your day. And he goes, by the way, Weagle's not good right now. I was like, I haven't been there since 2010, Dad. I can't.
What is that? Is that a?
That's the radio station,
okay.
WEGL.
right.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's like, Weagle's not good
boy.
at the moment. I'm like, I'm sorry, new crop of kids. It changes, but yeah, we always had the same thing, exactly what you were talking about, where somebody was like, there's a girl in my across the quad. She's good looking. She said she liked this song.
Yeah, my mom's coming to pick me up next week, so my roommate will be filling in for me, and he'll be playing a lot of Goblin.
We had a guy who went to Africa for the summer, and his roommate, who was not a DJ, not trained on the board in any
Right.
way, he just gave him his access card. So I'd be like delivering pizzas, and this guy was like all the way on pills and booze and thought he was a DJ. So I just remember he was playing "Season of the Witch" by Donovan.
Classic college radio cut.
And I believe it was it was it was a Beastie Boys song. It wasn't Sabotage, but it was something off that record.
Sure.
But he was playing them at the same time.
Sure shot.
I think it was actually Sure Shot, which
Hey.
those songs are not the same tempo.
No.
And so he was
But
trying
that
to.
sounded like a nightmare.
Oh, it was hard. This is like around the time Girl Talk was really big. So it was like, oh, what if we took, like
Right,
mixing
right,
kind of
right,
stuff?
right,
but
right.
you have to change the BPM for them to match up. And he didn't know that. And so.
Man, I was thinking about how the 2010s were dominated by dubstep and how funny that's going to be to look back on.
Oh, it's already started.
Wow, 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 wow. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I remember like people, like there were like guys in punk bands who like started being dubstep producers.
That's where they all
Yeah.
came from. Skrillex was like a hardcore guy.
Yeah, and they were like, this is like we're at the advent of a new sound.
This is the way.
The new punk rock.
This is the new punk rock is dubstep.
As vital as punk rock. So I lived my senior year. I lived with a bunch of other DJs from the college radio station.
Yeah.
And one of my roommates was the guy who did one of two metal shows on the station.
Nice.
And they came on.
Do you remember what they were called?
I don't.
Ours
but
was
I
called the
wish.
Chainsaw Cafe.
Oh, amazing. They're fucking perfect.
I love it.
The two metal shows, one came on right after the other one.
Oh, yes.
And I said to my roommate, I'm like, no offense, I genuinely can't tell when your show stops and the other guy's ends.
Right.
And he hated the other guy's show.
Ah.
And I'm like, why do you hate this other guy's show so much? I can't tell the difference between your show and his show. And he's like, well, this guy only plays like one kind of metal. I play all kinds of metal. I play industrial. I play grindcore. I play power violence. And I'm like, hold on. What's the difference between grindcore and power violence? He's like, well, their hair is longer.
and you can
hear-
tell on
yeah,
the
you can hear
radio.
it.
Hell, yeah, that to me is the most wonderful example of like when you're into something, you just care about the micro genre shit.
Oh, yeah.
that, like,
So
no
much.
one else can see.
We had a guy, because ours was completely format free. And so
Okay.
you could literally
Oh, wow,
do
okay.
anything. So our automation system, so what played at night was generally CMJ stuff,
Okay.
college music journal.
Right.
But also we would throw in like hip hop and some other stuff. But then the shows were all day, whatever you wanted to do.
Wow.
As long as you didn't say shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker,
Sure.
motherfucker, and tits.
Right.
And so we had this guy who came in after the news in the morning, and his show was called Josh and Jesus.
Okay.
And he played Christian metal.
Okay.
And my friend got a show after that, and he called his show Skatin' with Satan. And so, and he just played like punk music and shit.
That's great. Just having a show to troll the show that's on before you.
Spike radio show.
Spike show.
It was like a little mini weirdo Opie and Anthony versus Howard Stern going on.
The
back
guy
to
who
back.
played the Christian metal was genuinely a Christian metal fan and not like
big
doing
time.
it as a weird.
Oh no, and he would like
move.
pray on the air and stuff
Wow,
like that.
okay,
You know, he'd be
all
like,
right.
"Oh,
So there's beefs at every college radio station.
Oh, there
is
are,
all I'm
Yes,
gathering.
It's a world of beefs. It's so many kings of a little kingdom, all vying for supremacy.
The tastemakers.
Jordan, I know you're a busy man, but we gotta collab on a. This is a show, I think, just because there is so many fun like personalities that get
I
involved
know,
with it. 'Cause-
yeah. I think there was from
Carter,
what
is this a show?
yeah, this is the show.
Yeah, sometimes you got to call a show a show.
I'm telling you, it's a dying medium, so that's already precarity is
Right,
built in.
yeah.
Is this going to be a Netflix documentary type show?
No, not
or-
a doc. Not a doc.
No,
Trivia.
we're going straight to Peacock with this.
Yeah,
This is
okay.
going to be a
I'm thinking off Broadway.
I'm thinking off Tubi.
Sure. Right.
Yeah.
Those snobs at Tubi wouldn't get this.
No.
Those
It's more of a Pluto sort of.
It's just more of a Zumo Play kind of show. You guys watch the Roku channel.
I just feel like the amount of comedians that I know that started off as college radio people. You get us in a room and we could all just do a fun story dump on all of the weirdos.
Did you? So this is
There's
something
already
that
a
happened,
show about a radio station in Cincinnati, man, and everyone loved it.
and it was fucking perfect. And news radio too, I guess.
Yeah,
Some
oh,
people
yeah.
love the radio. Frasier, sure.
Well, this just prows it's a good idea. People
Yeah.
love a repackaged idea.
That's right.
I just like the new Frasier.
That's why it didn't succeed. There was no radio.
Oh,
in it.
you're right.
Oh.
Right.
All Republicanism, no radio.
Right,
Right.
yes.
That's what sucks about it, and what's great about it.
There
Yeah.
was this is something that happened a lot in the TV of our youth is they would do a backdoor pilot to something.
Oh,
like
sure.
they would do a weird episode that didn't feel like it was a part of the show.
Yeah.
But it was to introduce a whole other show.
Yeah.
There was a Married with Children backdoor pilot about like Bud went to college and got like involved with these two kind of horny college radio DJs. And that was supposed to be a show.
Oh,
and at the
God.
end of the show, these two characters who you've never seen on Married with Children like high five and go like, I think it's going to be a good year. And then you never saw those guys again. It was supposed to be a show. It didn't get picked up.
Bud comes home and is like, they were so young.
Yeah, those guys died. They had to explain it in the lore of the show.
They hit a tree and the car split in half.
Yeah, the balcony collapsed.
Yeah, they never found one of their heads.
Yeah.
I wonder what those two guys are up to now. Those two,
That's right. I know.
they're like, I can tell you about shooting a pilot. It's stressful.
I think the problem is we were too horny.
I didn't want the characters to be that horny.
Yeah.
The other guy, though,
he was like, he had pitches for hornier lines.
Yeah.
guy was a walking boner.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, horny used to be a genre of television.
That's true. You're right.
It really was.
right. Skinner
Not
Max.
quite. No, not even that. I'm talking like Baywatch.
Baywatch.
Yeah.
And shows
it's
like
true.
that, just action shows that would feature women in bikinis and stuff like that. You know,
And then like your Dream Ons, of course.
Uh-huh.
That had a lot of horny content.
yeah, because you didn't have
Murder, She Wrote.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm talking
60 minutes.
right,
I'm talking like La
Traveling Roadshow.
La Femme Nikita.
Oh,
I'm talking
yeah.
Silk Stocking.
Exactly.
Yes.
There was a lot of shows that followed this genre of like you might see a really hot woman in a bikini. So you should watch that
4 or 5 seconds.
because porno you can't go get porno.
Cannot.
When I went to film school,
Here we go.
so as I like to reference.
Wait! Before this is a show. Right? Whatever
First
you're
of
about
all,
to say.
what
this
I'm
is a
about to
show.
say is a fucking show, so write it down. The screenwriting teacher's big claim to fame was that he wrote an episode of La Femme Nikita.
Damn, I like that show.
I know.
An episode, huh?
I think maybe like 2 or 3 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was
the thing.
a long running show. If you only got one, that's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to crank out 25 of these a season.
Yeah, really, it is one of those shows. The USA.
It's like once you're in the
shows.
pipeline, I'm sure they'd be like, how many more you got in you?
Crank out the Nikitas.
These Nikitas, they don't write themselves.
WEGL Auburn.
Y'all, I'm getting a little parched. I believe it's time for Ding 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 Heavyweight Championship Throwdown with Low Energy, folks.
Now,
Oh,
this is a
yeah.
fucking show right here.
This
This
is
is
a
the
show.
show.
Absolutely. So this is a brand that we've explored a couple of times, but I saw something that a flavor we've never experienced, at least on this show. Jordan, tell the people
Oh, okay.
what we've got for
pulling
them.
it out of the WWE Championship belt. This is Bum Energy. The flavor is, I believe, Dr. Bum.
Dr. Bum.
I didn't go to 8 years of bum medical school to be called Mr. Bum. Yeah, so it's okay. So this is, well, I'm guessing, a Dr. Pepper knockoff flavor.
Yeah.
Bum. Is this related to the bum equipment clothing line of our youth?
I thought it was. I really wished that it was
Right.
because
is there a Big Johnson energy drink?
yeah,
A No Fear.
big dog.
There's got to be a
Dude,
big.
those would sell crazy.
Yeah.
If those
Oh.
existed, those would sell out the fucking store.
I bet you there's like Gen Z kids like bidding for like $100 on eBay for Big Dog shirts.
I was in the middle of nowhere in South Dakota, and I went into a gas station, and they had the fountain drinks. And you know how in the middle sometimes they'll have where you can add vanilla or cherry.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
So they had the flavors were like vanilla, cherry, peach. And then there was a button that just said "No Fear" and had the "No Fear" eyes.
way.
I swear to
Really?
God, I'll put it up right there so our Patreon
Did you
people can
get
see it. No, unfortunately,
Did it make like a suicide into your?
it was out of juice. Like none of them, the cherry, the
Those
peach.
probably never connected.
Sounds like a bunch of
They're just like, it's a funny thing to do.
or the patrons of that gas station are just fearless people.
Right,
You don't
yeah.
give a fuck. They'll push whatever button.
I took a picture of it. And I was like, ironically, this is the only soda machine button I've ever feared. So, but yeah, I think at
The
some
slow
point,
clicking noise afterwards.
yeah, it's a Russian roulette. It's
Like your life turns into an A24 movie like immediately.
1 out of every 6 times you push it, it shoots you in the face.
I wish I had pushed the Massimo button.
Yeah.
If you'd wish all I want to do is be big and then click that button,
Yeah.
you'd get a Penny Marshall situation.
I had a No Fear shirt when I was a kid that my mom got at a yard sale, and it had a big baseball on the back, and I was a very fat round child who had no sporting ability at all. And
Cherubic.
and it's very Rubenesque. And
Corpulent.
yes, it was a corpulent boy.
I can relate to this upbringing.
And the back of the shirt, and I wore it to school once, and then I just got clowned on it never again. The back of the shirt said, "To err is human, to lose unheard of." As I walked the mile run.
Like the cool Christian kids had the No Fear shirt that said "Fear God."
Oh, yeah.
in the font.
Oh man, yeah. I was obviously
Do you think they worked it out, or do you think that was just a lawsuit waiting to happen?
Yeah, I know. Why would Christians do something so blatantly illegal?
Right?
The hypocrisy, and that's the most hypocritical thing the church has ever done. Sanction those No Fear knockoff shirts.
The nicest organization that there is.
Thank you. That's the only thing they've done wrong.
I think I had a shirt once that said when I was a similarly pudgy, portly youth, and it said, "I'm a mad cow disease survivor."
damn, I'd wear that now.
Oh, dude, yeah. My mom thought it was hilarious, and
I mean, she's right.
she was
Yeah,
correct.
your
yeah.
mom is hilarious because
She's-
It is funny.
That's right.
Until you meet that family whose kid died from it.
Oh, boy.
They shouldn't have been eating a Jack in the Box. That's their fault.
Their fault.
Yeah, obviously, being the shape I was, I of course played tuba in the school band, and the only other
The fattest instrument.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the
You were
other
issued one, you didn't choose it.
I kind of, honestly, dude, I kind of didn't. Like,
Right.
when we tried out for band, they just had all the instruments. We went in the science lab.
Right.
They had all the instruments on the table.
Like, here's
and,
your tuba.
and I wanted to play it. I was
You
like,
picked up the flute and they're like, no.
you're joking. That's kind of. I wanted the saxophone, and I was like trying to figure out the reed situation, just not getting it. They were like, "Hey, what about this?" And they kind of shuffled me over to
Yeah.
the tuba. You're like, "Well,
Hey, Coltrane, why don't we go ahead? And
yeah, straight up." They're like, "Oh, he's carrying that much weight, he must have tremendous lung capacity.
Right.
Time to teach you something about society.
Yeah.
Fat kid. You're going to get treated like shit forever.
Make sure you have a place in every Oktoberfest till the day you die.
But there was only one other tuba player, and he had a different Jesus parody shirt for every day of the week.
No way.
He had one that was Reese's.
Committed.
It was Reese's peanut butter cups, but it said Jesus, and then the peanut butter cup line of the outline at the bottom was like a kind of crown of thorns, and it said King of Kings.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
And then my absolute favorite was one for Intel Pentium 2 processor, and it said Jesus inside Millennium 2.
Okay. Yep. Sure. 2,000 years. And Christ was on Earth.
That's
Yes,
bad
yes.
because at that age, kids don't really buy their own clothes.
Or computers.
Yeah.
So
Well-
I don't think the computer had anything to do with that purchase.
There
but
was a lot of Pentium processor humor.
there was.
Yeah.
Okay, what
Oh,
about that processor was so funny to us?
It was just
Wait,
the
there's
only
a
one we
processor in my
knew
house
of.
now?
Like there was this processor we all goofed on in the 90s.
So if we're talking about the era of Pogs,
Oh, yeah, sure.
yes.
and POGS,
Yeah,
not
fat ass white girls.
yeah, exactly. Who was wearing the WWJD bracelets? Because I was.
Oh no,
No one, just me.
I never did. I flirted with
Oh,
Methodism
man.
briefly in the late '90s, but never got to the bracelet stage of our.
I gave in to the
I
temptation.
did not have a WWJD either, despite being kind of a hip youth group kid.
Yeah.
Huh.
Nobody,
Interesting.
Did
No.
anybody have the frog? Fully rely on God. Remember that one?
No, I don't.
That was the alternative. Once the WWJD became played out, everybody went to the frog.
Everyone went to Live Strong.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Sure,
Oh
sure,
boy.
sure.
Here, let's crack this thing before it gets warm.
Before it gets warm.
You gotta have your bum cold. You gotta have your bum ice cold.
I don't want hot bum juice.
Now, this is not the color of Dr. Pepper. That's the first thing that caught my eye.
They save a lot of money on these things with dyes. Yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
Probably, better for you. This is probably healthy because it doesn't have
Yeah,
dye.
yeah,
Yeah.
You sounded like RFK all of a sudden. Doesn't have dyes is probably fine.
Well, I don't know. Hold on. The guy's got some good idea. I mean, like, I don't agree with everything he says.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I thought you meant I sound like RFK because I keep coughing.
Yeah, this smells like fucking bleach.
Whoa. Hey now.
Ooh, I think I took a sip a little early.
That's
Perhaps my
There's no rules.
the quavering of my voice betrays what I thought of it.
Yeah, what's it taste like?
It just tastes like bad. It tastes like a negative taste, like a taste you don't like. Think of something where you don't like the taste of it. That's what this tastes like.
Because it smells like that.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Lighter fluid.
Yeah, it does. taste like a
lighter
cleaning
fluid is a
product.
great.
Oof.
Yeah,
Bum is kind of bunk.
it's thick.
Yeah, bum
this is
sucks.
a thick liquid. Am I wrong about
It is.
that?
It tastes fake. It tastes like you have to drink an energy drink in a movie,
And they need
and
to
they give you this.
They
Right.
needed the light to gleam off the like gel or something that's in it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does have a hair jelly quality to it, doesn't it?
It's
Yeah, it feels like my lips are
Is
about
this
to go
the-
numb.
Is this the LA Looks energy drink? Because
holy shit,
I want
man.
to
Wow.
run a palm of this through my hair. Jeez.
Yeah, it's Dr. Pepper mouthwash,
No,
but
thanks.
but
Yeah.
not the one with the alcohol, the mouthwash with the fluoride.
It coats your tongue.
That aftertaste is hanging on for a really long time. Holy
Yeah, no
shit.
kidding. It lingers. Is this the first bum brand drink you guys have tried?
So we've done
I don't fucking remember.
we've this is bum number 3.
Bum number 3. Okay.
over the course of the 5 years we've been doing this, but I jumped at it because we've never done a Dr. Pepper flavored
Yeah,
anything,
sure.
so it's definitely weird.
It doesn't really taste like Dr. Pepper. It doesn't even taste like knockoff Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
Right,
I
right.
forgot that it was supposed to taste like Dr. Pepper.
yeah, I want to wash this down with some Dr. Star.
That ooh, we had in Birmingham, Buffalo Rock bottling plant did Dr. Wham,
Dr. Wham.
and
Was it kind of spicy?
no, it was supposed to be Dr. It was just knockoff Dr. Pepper. You might have come across this in Birmingham, Carter, but the original one was just like kind of a young looking guy just screaming, and his hair was like spiked up. He's just like, ah, and then
Yeah, that was most mascots in the 90s.
Yeah.
but then they changed
The Warheads guy.
Whoa, yeah.
Slim Jim guy.
Yeah.
I am thinking of the rating system for Game Pro magazine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
If that guy was super stoked on the
Yeah.
latest Sonic the Hedgehog game, whoa!
He'd go all scanners on you.
Yeah.
Well, then they changed Dr. Wham because I don't know. I guess they were getting complaints. They were like, this man isn't old enough to be a doctor.
Oh.
So they put
So,
it
like medical professionals were insulted by the
Yeah,
drink?
there's no way that's the reason why they
Well,
changed
they're-
it.
they're-
We're getting a lot of complaints.
No, the reason I think that is because they changed it to a doctor. So it was just a guy with like whatever that circle thing that
Yeah,
doctors
the
wore on
doctor
their heads in the
circle.
50s. Yeah, the doctor circle.
Yeah, the Doctor Light.
The doctor light. He had one of those, and then he just looked really fucking creepy. So they replaced like a crazy, insane, extreme guy with just a doctor just kind of like staring down into one of your holes. You know?
I'd rather have the soda from the doctor than the crazy guy.
You don't know what that guy put in the soda.
No, absolutely. You don't know why he's crazy.
Why
It
is
could
he-
be
sure,
because
what
of
is
the
he-
soda.
yeah. Maybe the soda did it. Yeah.
Or something's going on at home.
Something's going. Yeah.
There always is.
Right. So what are we giving this one? I might go like a 2 out of 5.
Whoa, that's high. I'm giving this a 0.
I don't hate it that much.
I don't like it at all. I would never.
Like, it's so weird. I want to have another one. I'll say that. It's,
You can have
it's-
mine.
it's my
You're sick in
interest.
the head,
I mean, go with
Rivers.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's because I drank through all of the pumpkin creams that we had last week. I've been trying to get those down, so I'm anything's an improvement from that.
All the cream stuff. Really, orange cream soda is kind of the only one I fuck with.
I don't know. This morning in the Discord, someone said there's a raspberry cream ghost, and if it's anything like my beloved cream savers from back in the day, I might be on board.
Well,
What-
speaking of cream,
wait,
let's
what else you
finish.
got? What do we got, Carter?
For me,
Yeah.
1.5.
1.5.
It also, like the feel of it lingers on your tongue.
It's still going, by
but
the
it's
way.
not like
Yeah.
it's not like carbonated enough.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I don't know. It just it's like this. It dies immediately as soon as it's in your mouth. You realize the mistake you made, and then it just like coats your tongue and eases its way down your throat.
Yeah,
And it smells. It's fragrant.
yeah. It's it's bizarre. I'll say that.
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah. What are we saying out of 5?
A 0 for me as
0?
well. Yeah,
Okay,
very
fair
bad. Very bad taste.
Fair enough.
I haven't given a 0 in a long time.
Wow.
I fully expected that from you after your first reaction
Yeah.
to it. And
Yeah,
then
you saw me noticeably flinch.
well, it's always good to get a reaction from someone who it doesn't have like energy drink brain poisoning.
Sure.
because
Yeah.
I like some bad stuff.
I had a period. I had a period where I went real hard with Monster and Rockstar. I worked for an action sports TV network that's not around anymore called Fuel TV.
I remember.
Guess what? We got free cases of all the time. And this was like in the age of like Monster, Urban Assault, right?
Yeah.
Rockstar,
Kill the poor.
Earthquake, Death. It was the craziest stuff. It was all neon red, and I sweated it at one point. Like,
Yeah.
you could smell the taurine on me when I walked into a room. I know what it's like to be like super into these. I like know the appeal, and maybe my tolerance is fucked up. I do think this is a note grosser than your typical.
It's
energy
bad.
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, from the one we had last. I mean, I went up from the one we had last week because the one last week absolutely smelled like farts.
It was
Like,
shocking.
Yeah, it was shockingly bad.
It was
Like this
shocking.
at least doesn't smell like human waste, which is good.
Okay, you get that is something nice you can say about it.
Right?
Doesn't smell like
So
human
comparatively,
waste.
but compared to like normal things you would want to drink, yeah, it's like a negative one. It's terrible.
This only has 112 milligrams of caffeine, so it's pretty light on the relative scale. They obviously make this in Port St. Lucie, Florida, on the shout out to the east coast of Florida.
That sounds made up.
This is just going to be coming out of the tap in Florida by the end of next year, right? Like, this will just be
yeah. Get rid of the fluoride in the water and replace it with the
Bum Dr. Bum.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad name for RFK Jr. Dr.
yeah,
Bum.
sure.
Yeah.
Go wash your mouth out with Dr. Bum.
I mean,
There's no dice in Dr. Bum.
he's a billionaire, but very bum behavior, you know,
Sure,
playing with roadkill,
Yeah.
just straight up schizophrenic shit, you know.
eating things he finds.
Yeah, swimming in tepid pools of filth. Yeah.
Questioning Count Chocula.
Did he have a thing with Count Chocula recently?
No, it's the cereal stuff.
Yeah, he's not a fan of cereals.
Okay, not Count.
So I
not
think it's
Count.
food
I mean,
dyes.
if
Not
someone
specifically
told
Count
me he thinks Count Chocula is real, that's just a thing I would believe.
I would too.
Yeah. I mean, it. You know, to
He came to me in a vision at night.
not. I mean, to somewhat bolster his point. I guess I was in Canada back.
You're like, I am not vaccinated.
yeah, exactly.
I had a doctor remove my vaccine. Yeah.
You can sweat them out.
You can't. Yeah.
Taurine gets rid of them.
You lock yourself in RFK's crystal sweat box.
No, but I did notice at the hotel I stayed in Vancouver that the Fruit Loops are shocking in their color because they can't use the crazy dyes that we do.
Interesting. So what is
So
the actual color?
They
of
have to
Fruit
use
Loops?
like fruit juice or like fruit skin based dyes, so it's just very muted. Like here, everything is
interesting.
neon fucking
Okay.
colors.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I wouldn't be against that. You know, that's the son of a bitch of it, where it's like half. Well, not half. I would say a much smaller fraction of his whole thing is like getting bullshit out of foods. But you know, he's not going to do that based on. If those food companies just start donating to Trump, Trump's going to be like, "Shut up, nerd!" Like that's it.
Right.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. No, this the Bum energy drink, by the way, founded by Canadian bodybuilder and 6-time Mr. Olympia champion Chris Bumstead.
Okay.
So
that's where we get the name Bum.
hence the name. But they've taken it and ran with it. The slogan for this one: "Be bold and leave your inner bum behind." And you're like, but he won Mr. Olympia.
Yeah.
You want an inner
It's
bum?
a confusing.
And I've shared this before, but I love it. This is on their website. Don't be a bum. Wake up early and chase greatness. But don't be caught complaining. Dream so big it scares you.
There's a lot of requests.
Expect less and hope more. You'll be happier. Take risks. Don't have the
Okay.
answers? Go find them. Love your mom. She didn't raise no bitch. You have one life. Set the damn standard.
Thank you, energy drink website.
Yeah, thank you.
Imagine like being genuinely inspired by like somebody. I mean, hey, I guess whatever gets you off your ass. But
Yeah.
What if I feel like my mom did raise a bitch?
Yeah.
What do I do then?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, my mom raised an enormous bitch.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes 3 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take umbrage with this man's claims.
My mother went through great lengths to raise the whiniest little bitch she could.
She went through a lot of boxes
I
of
can't
Cheez-Its.
sleep when it's too hot.
Send him to school in a no fear T-shirt.
She taped too many episodes of Power Rangers at my request to have not raised a bitch.
Yeah.
The CEO of this company, Dominic Iocabone, cannot stop getting robbed.
boy.
In 2022, he got $600,000 stolen from his crypto wallet because he fell for the oldest scam of all time, which is his phone rang. It said Apple. And he picked it up, and they were like, "Sir, we need your iCloud password." And he was like, "Okay."
Oh no!
And then he lost $600K from that in crypto and NFTs back in those days. So, you know, if it happened now, it would be less money. But also, this past winter, he actually had a real robbery. Thieves broke into his mansion and stole about $450,000 in luxury goods. And the cops believe that it's because he literally posts on social media at every moment of every day. And so they were just like, you know, he's in his house.
When this guy is on vacation.
They know
where
what,
he lives.
They know where he lives. They know what's in his house, and they know when he's not there.
He's probably like doing a video. It's like, let me show you what's in my jewelry
Straight
safe.
up.
I just got to put in the password first.
Here, get a shot of this. You're going to get a shot of this.
Well, I just want to show you guys the numbers on my house. Check out these cool ass numbers I got.
Yeah. So anyway,
Same as my phone number.
yeah. So shout out to Mr. Iacone.
Hey everybody, everybody say your mom's maiden name in the comments.
Say the neighborhood
Mine's
you grew up in.
Paulson.
What does your social security number rhyme with? Oh man. Well, anyway, bum.
Bum.
That's straight bum.
The guy who did that to him is a bum. That's what I say.
you.
That's right.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Well, they arrested one guy, but he didn't roll on his friends, so that's cool. So shout out to Daryl Monzon Guerrera.
He was like, "What do you think? I'm a fucking rat."
I'm not a fucking rat.
Real one doing time upstate.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh man.
All right, do you want to roll into the thing?
Let's do it.
We're just trying to become that guy on YouTube who reviews fast food while wearing a suit.
That guy's trying to become us. All right,
yeah.
The shows.
Oh, we got
So we got a couple different types of Oreos here.
Hell yeah.
fuck yeah.
We got the first one I want to try is the Oreo Thin Irish Cream. one.
Okay, it goes with today's cream
Yeah, I was
theme.
gonna say,
This is a cream theme for
Cream
sure.
theme. Yeah.
No, this is fun. Are any of these Dr. Oreos?
No.
I'm a little worried if they are. No, this is fun. I'm definitely have noticed the surge in alternate Oreos.
Oh, yeah.
and I've been curious to try these. I haven't tried a ton.
I don't know if I've had a
smell 'em.
thin.
I do like a thin too. I think the thin is a nice.
I like the
form
smell a
factor.
lot.
I know, it's
Okay.
nice, very
Irish
minty.
coffee,
cream, we
yeah.
said? Yeah.
And I've had this before, but I just wanted to get you guys' take on what's going on here.
So this tastes like, they had the international coffee powder back in the
yeah.
day. They had an Irish cream flavor. So when you're a child, you can, give yourself powdered caffeine and stir it into hot water. That's
course.
exactly what this tastes like. So it's the Irish cream flavor, but dialed up to 11.
Yeah,
I think there's a little bit of a Bailey's Irish Cream.
Yeah, that's what I'm
aspect.
getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I like this. This is pretty good. It's a little, the Irish.
more.
I'm gonna have another one. The Irish creamness is a little sciencey.
Yeah.
It is science.
You'll be shocked to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty tasty, and yeah, I think the thin Oreo is really good, really fun to eat.
Yeah, the thinness of it. If this was like a double stuff with Irish cream, it would be overwhelming.
Right. Yeah, the ratio is probably right with the thin.
Well,
Yeah, my girlfriend hated those, and she thought we were also going to hate them. I don't think they're terrible.
no. I don't see myself being able to,
They kind of taste like a grandpa treat.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay, I'm going to show this to the camera for all the. You got to see this. I'm holding up a package of Oreos. Pay $5 a month to see that. The Selena Gomez Oreo.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is exciting. I've heard these are great.
so it's
They're the chocolate cinnamon cream cookies.
Okay.
The package has a pair of Beat style headphones on them. It
Or
looks
music.
the thing. Wait, she does? Does she sing? Yeah, I guess
yeah.
she does. Okay, yeah, I'm dumb. Never mind.
It's just It's just Steve Martin and Martin Short off to the side.
I was
of
like,
it.
I think she's just an actress, but no, I guess she is the singer.
and it looks like the cookies perhaps have her initials on them. From what I can tell.
So I can confirm they do, and I can also divulge a sad fact, which is I bought a pack of these for the show, and then forgot about them, and then slowly ate them.
Okay.
all. I ate the whole thing over the course. It took a while, but I did finally eat them all.
You got lost in the music.
Oh my god! Yeah, absolutely.
Excited to try these. I have no particular feelings about Selena Gomez.
Oh,
other than
yeah.
I think she's fine.
I barely know who she is.
They do
Murders in the
have.
building.
They smell like Dunkaroos.
Yeah,
Mine has a flaming heart on it. Looks like one of Brian Setzer's tattoos.
mine's got a music note with other music
Mine
notes
has
around
a
it.
headphone.
I got the headphones
think.
as well.
Those are fucking great.
I'd say this is good. This is not flooring me. A lot of hype around these. This is tasty. I think I would prefer a standard Oreo to this, but it's good. It's fun.
Yeah, that's true.
I like the Post Malone ones better. I
What
do
are the
like.
Post Malone ones?
They were peanut butter, right?
No, there were some. They're like caramel and
Fentanyl.
yeah. I mean, they were fucking good. I know. You mean all these celebrities don't have anything to do with this shit? They just put their name on it.
Oh
but-
yeah, of course.
No, she went to the factory. She was mixing chemicals.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch of hopeful scientists next to her. Be like, you like it?
No,
Start it over.
start it over.
I
Back
really,
to the crematorium.
I know I'm hanging on this, but it really tastes like if Dunkaroos tried to make Oreos.
Yeah, totally.
It's like that cream, whatever that
the
flavor is.
cinnamon graham crackers. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's what it is.
yeah, totally.
Is there a? I don't know if you guys have been trying Oreos on the show. Do you have
we did the Coca-Cola ones, which were mega weird.
Were they?
Yeah,
I don't
What's
like
the best
I don't
Oreo
like-
variant?
I don't like the Coca-Cola or the July 4th one because they have pop rocks inside of them
Oh,
to
no.
simulate carbonation.
I think the Halloween ones are awesome.
Yeah,
Like with the orange cream.
Yeah.
I don't know if they taste any different though. Maybe it's just like visual cues that are telling me that it's
Yeah.
good. I don't know.
I do just like the regular ones mostly, but the Post Malone ones are really good.
Okay.
What do they taste like?
I think let me look up the flavor profile.
yeah. I have a bit about all the different Oreos and stuff like that. And shout out to to my friend Warren. Him and his wife came to the show, and Jen, his wife, likes that joke, and I didn't do it at the show. And then afterwards, she walked up to me with about 6 stacks of weird Oreos.
That's funny.
And I was like, "Fuck! I wish I'd known. I would have done the damn joke." But
It's a swirled salted caramel and shortbread flavor.
oh,
that
sure,
sounds good.
yes,
Shortbread, I would fuck with that.
shortbread, and bathtub meth.
Yeah, sure.
All the ingredients to make a post-Minode.
Ozempic and fentanyl.
You're giving him way too much credit. He is just a fucking clout chaser who wants to look like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Whenever I hear Post Malone's music, is it so boring? Is it the
Yes.
is it elevator music? He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
He likes Elden Ring, which I like.
Okay.
Sure. Fuck
So
yeah.
I like that about him.
Yeah,
But
Brothers of the Ring.
I've heard he's
Yeah.
a nice guy too. I mean, it's just that this is not face tattoo music.
I know, yeah.
He
it's so
figured out
strange.
he
It's so
could make
generic.
more money doing cheesy pop music.
Right. But was there ever a time when it was distinct or,
I mean, I
did it
liked-
look like it was, did it sound like it was coming out of that guy?
Yeah, I mean, when he was pretending to be a black guy, his music was probably better.
Okay.
Yeah.
White Iverson, I like that song. That was the best he ever did to me. Was
Yeah.
White Iverson.
He was
but this is
kind-
when he had cornrows and shit.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, this is how I talk. This is how I always talk, though.
yeah, he kind
He's
of.
bringing Bud Lights into radio interviews and stuff. He still does that.
Yeah,
Well, no, that's what he does now.
yeah. This is back when it was around the time like Travis Scott and Lil Uzi Vert and that
Okay.
sort of hype rap kind of stuff blew up, and he was kind of just riding that wave
Okay.
a little bit. So it was like, oh, here's this. Oh, you like that? Oh, here's this weird guy doing the same thing. kind
But
of
yeah, now whenever it plays, the music sounds like something that's like in the background when they're like zip lining on a reality show. Like it's anyway.
Some
Seems
pop-
like a nice guy. It's
No, you're
so
right.
generic though.
His music seems entirely created by AI.
Yeah, totally.
Oh man, I like both of those. I think I like the Irish cream one more, although I don't know that I could eat more than like 5 or 6 of them.
I say this often, but I'm going to have to go with my girl Selena on this.
Are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
Anyone else on another Irish
I'm
cream?
okay.
No. Stockpile them over here, so when you guys chat, I can have myself a little snack.
I see that, and you're going to have to share them with everybody.
I'll bring them up. I've told this before. The first time I ever heard the word appalled, somebody brought in cookies for the class, and they were handing them out, and then someone walked into class, and I realized, immediately did the math in my head. It was the first time I was ever good at math. I was like, uh-oh, someone's going to have to give up their cookies.
Yeah.
And so I shoved them in my face, and the teacher went, Rivers, I'm appalled.
That's funny.
Yeah, so take that, Miss Richardson.
Wait, what is she taking?
Just that I outed her for outing me for being a gluten.
Yeah.
It sounded like a real battle of the wits.
Take that. Now I have a podcast where I talk about eating an entire thing of Oreos.
right.
She's probably shitting into a diaper.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think it was her first year teaching. I think she was
She's
straight up
probably-
like 22 or something.
Yeah.
That's a good age to be appalled.
Yeah. Hey, she taught me a vocab word I never forgot. It's like appalled. Okay, I was like Templeton the Rat, except fatter. More in
Find
love
your
with food.
behavior reprehensible. Langley.
Hell
Do
yeah.
any of your you have so many stories about people being mean to you because you were fat? I feel like you've been railed off two today.
I probably have them too, but I've just shoved them way down. They come up occasionally.
Yeah. Anyway.
If you'll allow me, I do have one story about an adult being mean to me.
Oh, hit me.
Okay, so I was in stage crew in school,
Yeah.
and I was not being I was misbehaving. Me and this kid were not
Horsing around.
not in a dangerous way, but just like joking around and not doing what we're supposed to do.
Sure.
And this is a pattern of behavior that kept doing it. And one day the teacher could not hold back, and she went, "Shut up, fatty!"
Oh, yeah.
And, like, the train had left the station, and she like couldn't stop herself from saying it. And I was like,
But it made it so she said it weird and therefore more memorable.
yeah, like immediately. But it was like it like didn't hurt my feelings because I knew my dad was outside, so I was immediately like, "Oh, you
you're-
fuck up!" And I went out. I told my dad, and he went in there. Was like, "What is wrong with you telling a kid that he's fat?"
That's Wow.
Instant karma.
Sure.
But yeah, shut up, fatty. Always,
I love that she sounds like a part of you noisemaker.
yeah.
Fatty?
Like, her brain was being like, come on, Beth, what are you doing? No, no.
Yeah.
At the time, did you
think
know?
these things, you don't say them. You think them.
Did you know?
You're better than that.
Did you know you were being disruptive, and you just continued to do it?
Of course, yeah. Me and this kid knew we were being little assholes. And
So she's wrong, but she's also right.
Yeah.
you
yeah,
know?
but I mean, before that exchange, she's like, this little fat asshole.
She's been thinking it every day. She's been
Every
thinking
day.
it every fucking
Every day,
day.
here's little fatty Magoo and his friend Stinky. Little fatty and Stinky here to make my life
She just
fucking.
has tube of music in her brain. You walk in the door.
Here's Augustus Gloop and his friend fucking.
Enter Falstaff from stage left, she thought.
Yeah, she burst into a monologue. She
Yeah.
should have just rolled with it, but she like immediately her eyes rose too. Like she's like, "What are we both going to do about this now?" This is both of our.
Do
thing.
I apologize? I don't know.
This is both of our thing to kind of reflect on.
I think we both learned something today.
Tattletale.
Oh,
You should have
1000%.
dealt with that like a man and fought her.
Fodder.
That's
All
it.
right, put your dukes up. I have a little story out of Politico I wanted to share with you guys. This is Rachel Bade's article that came out a day ago. Private dinner attended by dozens of Trump administration officials and close advisors was temporarily marred by dramatic clash between two of Trump's top economic officials. The event, held last Wednesday evening, was supposed to be one of celebration. It was both the much-anticipated inaugural dinner at Executive Branch, which is the ultra-conservative Georgetown club created by and for Trump world's uber-rich.
Okay.
So he's now got a club.
It's called Executive Branch.
It's called Executive Branch, yeah.
Wow.
Also, it was a birthday party for MAGA podcaster Chamath Palihapitiya. So,
God, what a fucking name for a MAGA podcast.
I know,
In my
right?
mind, that's what they're all called.
Yeah. Chamath Palihapitiya.
Wow.
Is that
The woolly
Indian name?
Chamath.
Yeah. I didn't look it up. I assume so, but it's definitely somebody who gets turned on at the end due to their race. But
Like a woolly mammoth and a champion. Chamath.
it's someone who's surprised that their giant fan base hates them because of the color of their skin. Absolutely. A long table for the 30-some guests was set with top-of-the-line crystal and china, and the guests included Dr. Oz, Tulsi Gabbard,
Yep.
Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, and Federal Housing Finance Agency Director Bill Pulte.
What's Kid Rock doing?
I don't know. Yeah, they had
Scott
the
Mayo.
they had the
Yeah, Dean Cain. Come
Right?
on. Where's the star power?
That's the thing. They had the whole list on Politico, and I was like, "These are fucking boring, dude." Like, I just
Yeah.
pulled the two people heard of, But I included those other two guys because mid the cocktail hour, Bessent lashed out at Pulte in a expletive-laden diatribe. The Treasury Secretary had heard from several people that the Federal Housing Finance Agency Director had been bad-mouthing him to Trump. A person close to him said he wasn't about to engage in chit-chat as if nothing was amiss. So he gets sat across from this guy, and they've been kind of like beefing for a while. So here's the quote. "Why the fuck are you talking to the president about me?"
Wow.
So amazing. And then he followed that up with, "Fuck you! I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face."
Oh my gosh.
This is at a dinner with the president.
You're
Look,
ruining things at the executive branch.
I know. It's
There's a lot of testosterone flying around in the executive
Normally,
branch.
yes, the normally calm, cool, classy executive branch
yeah.
where MAGA's finest go to canoodle.
I mean, it is one of those where I'm just like, at any point, two people involved with that whole thing fighting is just let them fight. Good
Yes,
thing.
Let them fight.
But between this and the announcement that they're going to try to have a UFC event at the White House, I just feel like 2006 me, the way I felt about George W. Bush in my wildest dreams is now just like nothing surprising to me. Like that was always the thing on Bush, like what a fucking redneck. And while I do say he is a our awful war criminal and stuff like that, culturally I could never have been ready for UFC.
Oh, no, yes, sure.
289.
Culturally, George W. Bush was a PBS news anchor.
Comparatively, yeah.
Yeah. Polte appeared stunned, and the tense interaction prompted club owner and financier Omid Malik to intervene, according to 3 people. But Besant wasn't having it. He sought to get him kicked out, an eyewitness said. It's either me or him, he said. You tell me who's getting the fuck out of here.
Dude, let him scrap.
And then he says, or we could go outside.
Oh, my gosh.
There we go.
And Polte says, to do what? To talk? That's funny. And he says, no.
To talk?
He says, no, I'm going to beat your fucking ass.
Oh, my gosh.
I love this. They're literally screaming at each other across the table. Fucking fantastic.
You're ruining the podcaster's birthday.
We have brazier and tricolor pasta. Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Seeking to de-escalate the situation, the club owner separated the men, walking Besant to another part of the club to calm down during the seated dinner. Besant and Polte were placed on opposite sides of the table after that, and everybody involved has declined to comment on the confrontation, which one Trump insider called bonkers and another said was unhinged. So Trump announced in May that Besant and Polte would collaborate on a plan to privatize Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. So that's what they're mad about, because one of these guys is 63 and just regular evil, and the other one is in his 30s and is like a Twitter shithead guy they hired. And so they're basically, feuding over appointments and stuff to see who can fuck over people trying to buy a house the most. So Polte, a brash 37-year-old with 3 million Twitter followers, has taken a pugnacious tack in his lower-profile job, and he is the scion of a family that made a fortune building homes.
Cool.
So I love that even though he's like a Twitter asshole, he is also like stands to gain a lot financially for his family, for his bullshit. Besant, who's 63, so this is really what I wanted y'all's take on. So we got a 63-year-old versus a 37-year-old. So he, by the way, Besant, has come across publicly as soft-spoken and has won Trump's trust as a soothing presence for jittery markets against the president's unpredictable plays on tariffs and other economic issues. And but here's the thing. Besant, do y'all remember when the last days of Musk being in the Oval Office where he showed up with a black eye?
Yes. Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah, so Scott Besant allegedly is the guy who punched Elon Musk in the fucking face.
Okay, so this guy's he's a puncher, it sounds like.
He is not kidding. When he says, let's go outside and scrap, he'll do it. Which, as evil as this guy is, I got to say.
Well, I mean, if they've got to do the UFC fight, I mean, why does it have to be UFC fighters? Can't they just put their wieners in there? By wieners, I mean the court appointments. Like,
But before they fight, they should make their wieners kiss just once.
They should,
and
absolutely.
Then,
Tap
slap
wieners.
each other with their wieners.
Instead of shake hands and have a good fight. Tap wieners.
Tap tips.
Have a bad fight.
Make the noise.
Yeah.
Make that noise.
Make the kiss noise.
Make kisses.
I think one of the most horrifying aspects of it is that he owns casinos and stuff where UFC events already take place.
Right.
So he's just turning the White House into a thing that he treats like he owns it. He's like, you know what I like at my owned establishments? UFC fights.
Yeah.
Things that people gamble on. I want DraftKings to be on the side of the White House.
I wonder what he punched Musk over.
So it says Wednesday's dust-up wasn't the first time Besant has gotten into an altercation with a fellow Trump official. In April, he confronted Elon Musk outside of the Oval Office, accusing the tech mogul in a profanity-laden tirade of going behind his back to secure his chosen candidate, Gary Shapley, as the acting IRS commissioner. So that's why, for the stupidest, most bureaucratic shit.
Right.
And they definitely, got into an argument that people heard and
perhaps
reported.
At some point, the White House security tapes will be released under another administration. We'll get to see Elon Musk get clocked.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And this guy, like I said, this guy sucks, but I don't know that I've ever been more envious of a person just getting to fucking knock that guy the fuck out. But that part is only assumed.
Oh, dude, not chill.
Yeah. Stop it. Oh, comedy is legal. But that's the day he showed up the next day with the black eye. And instead of admitting to that's what happened,
Right.
he literally went, I let my son punch me in the face.
Yeah, no, I was just horsing around with little X, and I said, go ahead, punch me in the face, and he did. Turns out even a 5-year-old punching you in the face actually does.
That was X that did it? X could do it. If you knew X, he
I
could
saw
do
his
it.
mom right now. But I didn't really feel much at the time, and then I guess it bruises up. But I was just horsing around with the kids.
I didn't
basically.
notice it, actually.
That's not better.
Yeah.
That makes you seem crazy.
Son, come here.
I let all of my many sons punch me at the same time.
Yeah,
That's maybe
yeah.
the only way that makes sense.
His son's like,
You guys
4?
line up.
Yeah.
Or something. It's like, dude, a 4-year-old can't do that to your eye, man.
Right.
Yeah, maybe with his foot,
Let
but
my
not with his
son
face.
punch me in the face.
Yeah,
Get on Papa's knee.
yeah. We're
His son's just like everyone else, just wants to punch his dad in the face.
yeah.
Oedipus.
So, yeah. Oh Christ, yeah.
I hope that they get to have that scrap. And,
Oh, yeah,
and
I
make
was
it a
gonna-
pay-per-view event.
I was going to show you the pictures. All right, who do we got between Polte and Bessent?
I mean, not the slam dunk. I was thinking. So
That's
the
the
guy
thing.
on the right. I mean, I cannot tell how old either of these guys are.
Right.
So the guy on the right is the 30-year-old shit poster guy.
Yeah, so this guy's younger than me. He's
Okay.
37.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that nuts?
And like trolls Star Wars actors or whatever.
Yeah, oh, that's absolutely. He's one of those guys,
Okay.
and then everything else on his timeline is crypto scams.
Sure.
Yeah, and also his parents, benefit from people losing their homes.
Maybe my assumption is that sort of guy is much weaker than,
but he's got the bulldog face.
He's got the bulldog face, and like, is that class of guy likely to be like juicing or something? Like,
Yeah,
is that guy doing UFC steroids?
I think when it's all said and done, it'll come out that like the Trump administration is basically like every police force in America, where just everyone's on fucking steroids
Sure,
because
yeah.
they've got this weird, dick measuring thing
Yeah.
amongst everybody.
I think I'm still going with the other guy because I think he
Dude, Scott Besson,
Yeah.
he looks like an evil weather-man.
right.
Like
Yeah.
he would be like, "There's tornadoes predicted, but I'll never tell you, Batman." Like,
Yeah. the shit poster guy has got like football high school coach face.
yeah,
But
yeah.
he's got like healthcare CEO body.
That's the thing. First of all, it makes
I mean, he looks like a guy who would review Oreos in the cab of his truck.
yeah,
1000%. Yeah.
and yeah, like I said, he's 37. So
It's a rare photo of him without Oakleys on the back of his head.
He's wearing Crocs in that photo.
He's got to be wearing Crocs.
Oh yeah, yeah. It makes me feel better as a 39-year-old. That I'm like, I don't know how I'm doing looks wise, but at least I got that guy
Sure.
beat. But the other guy, he is known
The
to
popular
throw
vote
down.
is in is that you're hot.
Hell yeah,
Dude.
that's
Yeah.
right. Shout out everybody, thank you. But this guy demonstrably throws down, and I think he's got the old man strength. That's kind
Yeah.
of what I'm thinking.
He looks like he's tall.
yeah,
and he's probably
yeah.
just been in a lot of real fights.
Clearly.
He's probably
Yeah.
been. I mean, yeah,
He's
right.
a shit starter.
Sure.
Yeah, which I mean, I don't know. Compared to a Twitter coward,
Right.
that's old school. It's admirable.
So he's like Trump's muscle. He's like Trump's evil muscle.
Well, the weird thing is he's less crazy, supposedly, than everybody else, where he's just like basically making excuses for all the weird economic shit that Trump's doing. He's like, oh, no, it's a good idea to, cut off access to, an island that's just penguins, like, or whatever, to punish them for being, boastful Democrats. Yeah. So he's that guy. But then the two other things I know about him is that he supposedly punched Elon Musk in the face and then tried to throw down with a Twitter guy.
I feel like Twitter guy would punch that guy, and then the old guy would be like, "You sure about that?"
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's the best you got.
Take his shirt off and have a bunch of green fading tattoos and shit.
And like cow udder nipples for some reason.
Oh shit. So anyway, that's the report from our very normal country.
Very normal.
Yeah.
Yep, things are going good.
Everything is going great.
Every day something cool happens.
We're gonna look back
A
on this
new
time.
thing happens. You're like, cool. Oh, cool.
It's like we're in the future.
Whoa, what? Oh, cool.
It's just weird to come to this like realization of like nothing has surprised me. which is a dangerous thing to say out loud because now something will surprise me.
It's also the desired effect. Is all this crazy shit happens, so really, truly evil shit happens underneath it.
Oh,
right?
yeah. I called it in 2016 when it first started. I was like, Hurricane of the Uncanny. You're like, it's just so fucking crazy. You're like, oh, well, now the town water tower's on fire and rain is coming in upside down. Whatever.
King Kong is real? All right. All right.
Not huge apes, just King Kong. The character.
From the movie.
Like
it's not just an ape got big. King Kong is here.
It's been around since like the 30s.
Yeah. It's him.
Where we going? People are strange. Our president is crazy. Did you hear what he said?
Let's go into our goods from the week. What are you working on right now, Jordan?
So
I see the Godzilla shirt.
Yeah,
sick shirt. It's fucking
thank
sick.
you. It's a cool shirt. Godzilla, he's my guy. I did a Godzilla comic not that long ago that might still be in your local comic book store. Godzilla versus L.A. 4 stories about Godzilla smashing L.A. It was a wildfire charity thing.
I noticed the L.A. at the end of Godzilla is like kind of a low key.
Oh, it is a little bit of a Dodgers. Yeah. But yes, but if you got that local comic book store and want to pre-order something great, I did a story for Predator: Black, White, and Blood #4. This is like an anthology series of Predator stories. Predator, the guy who fights the alien. So it's like different takes on the Predator, him across different eras in kind of different genres. I did kind of a Predator pet story about the dogs that he raises.
Oh, wow.
I did that with artist Raphael Lenko, and it's coming out October 22nd. And pre-order it now. Throw it on your pull list. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, is the main Predator? The race of the aliens is Yautja, right?
They're the Yautja, yes. Yeah, I don't know if they've ever said that in any of the movies, but in the Predator canon Bible, they're called the Yautja. So
okay, does the main Predator have a name, or is he just kind of like the man with no name?
I think it's been different. I don't think there is a central predator that we follow in all of the lore.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's just different predators for different eras,
like different xenomorphs for the aliens.
Yes,
one.
Ooh, what's a good time period for a Predator to be in?
I mean, hey, listen, they've been around a long time.
That's what I'm saying.
Alien versus Predator is to be believed. I think in the series so far, mine is kind of a far future thing. It's on like a different planet. But I think, don't quote me on this, the writer Cody Ziegler, you guys know Cody Ziegler?
Yeah.
He's a great comics writer. I think his is set in Prohibition.
Oh, that's awesome.
And in one of the other issues, they've had like a samurai thing. So it's just fun to watch all these different kinds of
people
fight the Predator.
That's all. Yeah, I was thinking steampunk, Jack the Ripper era London.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Something like that.
But yeah, the Predator, he'll kill anybody.
Yeah.
He'll kill any fucking guy. And it's totally fun. It's really like it's part of the Black, White, and Blood series, which they've done with a couple different properties. So it's like very like sparse colors. It's mostly black and white, but the blood will be red. And in this one, the Predator's blood is green.
Sure.
So there'll be splashes of red when humans get killed and splashes of green when predators get killed. So,
cool.
It's very cool looking. You don't have to do any homework for this. It's not like the stories aren't like based on any kind of deep lore that you need to know. If if you've seen the Arnold movie, you'll like get this.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the Danny Glover. I think the sequel's underrated.
The sequel's great. I
love the sequel.
The Predator, pretty sturdy franchise. Not a lot of stinkers. They're all pretty fun. That first one is a masterpiece, I think. But the one with Danny Glover is a blast.
You gotta get Busey. Yeah, Busey to the mix.
Busey's in there, and it's one of those like in like the 80s and 90s. There was a lot of those movies where it's like L.A. is a war zone.
I love that. That carries over today. I drive tourists around for a living, and they're like, "Are we gonna go downtown?" I was like, we can.
If you wanna.
You want to go to Philippe's?
Yeah.
You want to get one of the two original French dips?
Now Cole's is no more.
I was about to say, the good French dip place went out of business. So,
yeah. Oh, you like Cole's more than you like Philippe's?
Oh, fuck yeah. All day, every day.
I'm with you on that. The pretzely One.
The atomic hot mustard.
The atomic
was-
mustard is very good.
Anytime I had
yeah.
a sinus infection, I'd
Oh,
get
yeah.
one of those to
That'll
go
clear it out.
and
Clear
fucking
it right out.
Boom, dynamite your sinuses out. R.I.P. to Cole's original French dip.
I think this might be around till the end of the month.
Oh, okay.
So still,
Shit.
still a chance to
Take
go
a
to
field trip,
Kohl's.
maybe.
Hey, fuck, I'm hungry right now.
Oh.
Damn.
I think that's what's so cool about Predator, though, is like the air, like from the first one too, is like it's just the air of mystery around like the
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like there's so much that you could delve into that you could. I guess it would be such like ripe property to write like all these different stories and
Totally,
origin stories,
yeah,
you know?
and I think it's it's a cool movie. I mean, I rewatched it before I did the script for this, and it's like they just don't explain that much about the Predator.
No.
It's-
Right.
you for the first 45 minutes, it's just an Arnold movie.
Oh, yeah.
where
Mhm.
he's in the fucking jungle, machine gunning regular humans.
It's honestly my only critique of that first movie is they need to lose the spaceship at the beginning. It should
Right,
just,
yeah,
because
it should not tip you off that it's going to be. I mean,
if it was-
imagine like seeing that in the 80s and going like, oh, cool, we're going to go see an Arnold movie.
Yeah.
And then the fucking alien shows up and starts
Yeah.
skinning people. Yeah,
Yeah.
such a cool movie, like formally, like it's so neat that they wait so long to show it. And yeah, and just like dropping the little, I think now when you see a like blockbuster genre movie, like there's so much of just people explaining shit. There's so much of
Yeah.
people going like, the portal's opening up because because the electrical charge is going through the xenogems. And it's like,
Sit down, I'm going to explain the multiverse to you. It's like
Right,
all lore
exactly.
exposition. Yeah, it's boring.
I think I mentioned that there was a funny thing where like some note had come down from Netflix where they're telling all of their original shows that they need to explain what's happening on screen more for people who aren't
Right.
paying attention.
Who are on their phones. Yeah.
It's amazing.
I know. And yeah,
Jesus.
so I think you see a lot of like modern blockbusters where it just feels like, okay, it's just people sitting around saying what's happening. And
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that one, like, it's people versus this alien. They don't know anything about it, and you just kind of get to guess.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like,
Like,
okay,
oh,
I
he's
think he's a
invisible.
hunter. Okay, what is it? It looks like he's healing his wounds, and
Yeah.
it's really fun. And I think that's why like it. People get so obsessed with that movie is because you can kind of try and figure out the backstory yourself. So yeah, it's a definite like less is more kind of storytelling.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hats off to John McTiernan, right?
Hats off to McTiernan. Yes,
He made
absolutely.
good visual storytelling.
Absolutely.
Nice. Well, Carter, I suspect I know your goods from the week, so let me throw it back to you.
You dog. Yes, I went to go see Oasis like everyone in LA did.
Everybody's fucking stories. I was like, God damn it,
yeah.
I should have thrown down the money. I'm more of a Blur guy, but I should have thrown down the fucking money.
Ryan Cook said something funny about it where he was like, did anyone get a video from a good seat?
Very
They
good.
did not.
Very good, Brian.
That's
Yeah,
how we all know how we're doing.
Yeah.
Everybody was in the nosebleeds.
Oh, I was in the nosebleeds as well. It was fun, man. It's like the most unabashedly basic thing about me is that I fucking love Oasis.
Hey, man, that's not bad.
I love them. But yeah, it was like a lot of like 50-year-old guys from the UK.
Yeah.
Being like, and there's the moon was like, it was like a full moon or like
Uh-huh.
almost a full moon during the show. And I heard this guy behind me goes like, I'll show you a full moon right here. And he's like trying to pull his pants down.
Show you my fucking
I'll show
arse
you
and my
fucking
Too
bollocks.
drunk to get his own belt off.
Yeah,
to
fucking
moon
Just falls
someone.
over and just
Yeah.
goes to sleep.
Two squished together between like a bunch of other people from California trying to
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
it too. So he's like, forget it. I spent $80 on Guinness. But it was cool. I went with Carly and I'm a dork. I wanted to get there and see Cast.
What the hell is Cast?
They were like this band. They're the opening band.
Oh,
they're
okay.
like the opening band that they're playing before they open the doors. You know what I mean? They're like,
oh, that's awful.
I know. They're like the main dude was like the bass player in The Laws, and they wrote "There She Goes." I'm a big
Oh, the law. Oh,
yeah, I'm a big
LAS.
Britpop
Oh,
fan.
no
so, like,
shit. Yeah. I know the laws. Fuck yeah.
yeah, and they're pretty good. So like we're trying to get into like a
The happiest heroin song ever written.
Oh my god, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Why they only lasted for one album.
There she goes again, running
she-
through my veins. I just can't complain.
But yeah, no. Then we saw Cage the Elephant, and Carly enjoyed that way more than Oasis.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She was like,
Is there a big Cage the Elephant song that I would?
Ain't no rest for the wicked.
Yeah, ain't no rest for the wicked.
Come for free.
And like every song that they played, I realized like, oh, this has been in like a TV show.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
every
sure.
single one of them is.
Wow, they've sold me so much software and commercials over the years.
Yeah, exactly. It's like all like
Ain't no rest for the Hyundai. Money don't grow on cars.
ain't no rest at an Arby's.
Well, you don't grow on fries.
We really got the meats.
Arby's.
Yeah.
But it was like the Black Keys for a while, right? It kind of felt like they were just
Yeah.
writing commercial songs.
It was the Black Keys and then the White Stripes. That kind of sound merged together.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I was like,
commercial core.
oh, commercial core. That is the genre for sure. Because like it's like I was like I've never. Is this band that popular? Like I didn't realize they were so popular. They're opening for Oasis.
Oh, yeah.
but I
Yeah.
guess they are.
They're a generic radio band that like everyone is surprised that Nickelback can sell at a fucking football stadium. You're like,
Sure.
yeah, man.
That's what people like.
Normies
People like-
listen to this
yeah,
shit.
Sure. I mean, it goes kind of with my Post Malone thing of like, it doesn't seem like what do people like? It seems so generic, but I think it's just like that. You know, people just kind of like a formulaic
secretaries
thing.
who can keep the radio on at their
Sure.
desk.
Yeah, it just kind of floats in between your ears, and then it's out of there. and-
Yeah.
I mean, but they were, So Carly walked away with it being like, I think I like that band. But then they played, and it was, they're doing the whole like, oh, they're hugging. Look, they're hugging.
They're
playing
touching
it
each
up.
other.
They're playing it up.
People kind of know that's what you want. Like you're there to see if they're gonna fight. Right?
Oh yeah. As soon as the show starts, like Liam just grabbed Noel's face and just gave him a little kiss on the cheek. I was kidding.
okay.
No, they were like, they were like hugging and shit, and everyone was like, man, it's all gonna work out. And then like he would, Liam was saying all this shit between songs, and he's going like, hey, here's the thing, all right. So let me ask you something, LA, let me show you know something, all right. And like I was looking at every other person from LA was like, they need subtitles. on that show all the time. But no one wanted to say it because they were surrounded by people from the UK who were like, fucking brilliant.
He's saying it. He's saying what need to be said.
He said it.
He's up the apples and pears. He is. Oh, what is he talking about?
It's all a sound of pound, isn't it?
I'm gonna show him my arse. Yeah.
But there was like a Noel chunk where Noel did like a couple of songs, and he's more intelligible. So he's like, thanks very much.
Well, he's
And
the
like,
one who's lived here forever, right?
yeah, I think he's lived here forever.
Yeah.
I think the whole tour is also to pay for his divorce.
Yeah. I gotta say, divorce has done more for bands I like.
It's
than-
kept them on the road for a while. Yeah.
It used to be the death of music sales, but now we're past that and it's into alimony.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's kept them as a band. Usually, it was Liam's divorces that like got that. That was what Standing on the Shoulder of Giants was the product of. But yeah, no, it was like he like did like the little Noel chunk, and everyone was like happy about it. Then afterwards, Liam gets up and he goes like, right, who wants to hear a song that's fucking interesting?
Whoa, really?
And proceeds to sing a song that Noel wrote.
really
you know what I mean?
That's most of them, right? In that
Yeah, he writes all of them.
dynamic?
Yeah, he writes all of them.
It's the brothers, but it's like, do people care about the other members of the band? Is there like a drummer?
There's got to be diehards for
Yeah,
sure.
it was. Well, I mean, as one, I would consider myself like they have their rhythm. They had 3 guitar players, and one of them is this guy who goes by Bonehead.
Okay,
and he's
Sure.
like an OG member of the band that they haven't had since like they like let cocaine started steering after Be Here Now. So he's back in it. And the bass player is the lead singer from the shoegaze band Ride.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Andy Bell.
I know, Ride. Vapor Trails.
Vapor Trails, yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
yeah.
Kaleidoscope. And like I was saying that to Carly, and I was like, "That's Andy Bell from Ride." And then she turned around and goes, "Oh, is it?" And I was like,
go right to the message board and tell them.
"Oh, Going Blank Again is a seminal shoegaze released record."
That's fucking great.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
getting bullied by your girlfriend.
Yeah, it was not nice. I was like, "Why don't you go listen to fucking Cage the Elephant?"
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know who played drums. They're like the only fucking American.
Oh, okay.
And it was just some guy who looked like someone's dad.
Yeah.
And then there was another guy who he had like the white hair Paul Weller cut that like all Britpop guys have now.
Sure,
where it's
sure.
like real tight, but then it's got the little kind of flaps
Oh,
at
yeah.
the bottom.
Yeah.
And I will say also, before the show, I started working at a famous hotel around here.
Oh, word. Okay.
Like that's whatever. Like Liam's son was there,
Oh, okay.
and it was I don't know, it was odd.
Nice. Yeah, I've had pretty much my entire tour group roster for the last week has been Brits who are in town for Oasis. Yeah, so I've been hanging out with Brits all week, so it's been kind of fun.
It was cool. I mean, it was they sounded really good, and I was trying to make it worth the exorbitant amount of money I paid for those tickets.
Hey, man, that's, I mean, as everybody stated when the reunion was announced, it's like, this might not ever happen again. So,
Yeah.
might as well. Damn, I wish I'd gone.
Although, yeah, the Rose Bowl is like, and Pasadena in general is like kind of claustrophobic as fuck to get out of.
Oh, dude,
it was like, I mean, we had to walk 45 minutes from the venue back to our car, and then you're just like gridlocked in traffic for like.
It's so I mean, granted, it was built in the 20s, so I guess nobody could have imagined it, but it is so crazy to be like, all right, so we've got this neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
What should we put right next to it? I got it. An 80,000 seat fucking football stadium.
Dude, like it was like, I mean, they between every band, they were like, here is how you leave in the case of an emergency. Like it was the loudest thing. They make sure everyone knew.
So my goods from the week is something I started talking about last week, and then we got sidetracked. So I'm gonna rehash it because it didn't make the final cut. But my goods from the week, this one actually applies to your neck of the woods, Jordan, all down there in Orange County.
Yeah,
wanted to
my
shout
hometown.
out former Minnesota Viking kicker Chris Cluey, the pride of Seal Beach, California. So towards the end of his NFL career, he said that his political beliefs, especially his support of gay rights and same-sex marriage and criticism of homophobia in football, made it unlikely that any team would sign him again. So he's been just kicking it in Seal Beach, coaching football down there. And back in February, the Huntington Beach Library voted to put up a sign that said, magical, alluring, galvanizing, adventurous. So that, of course, spells out MAGA.
Yes, sure. Yeah.
So they attempted to put up this stupid plaque on the library, and he basically was like, I'm going to filibuster this, and did some civil disobedience until they carried him the fuck out.
Oh, way to go.
He's
All
awesome.
right.
But that actually ended up, he got fired from the high school that he was coaching football at, and so now he is running in 2026 as a Democratic candidate for California's 72nd Assembly District. So my goods from the week is just a hearty endorsement of former Minnesota Viking Chris Cluey, who I actually got a chance to have a lovely Vietnamese meal, a succulent Vietnamese meal with our friend of the show, Nick Jones. Had him on his podcast that he used to be on, Film Guff, and when he came out to LA, wanted to meet him in person. He hit me up, was like, hey, would you like to have lunch with a guy who used to play for the NFL? I was like, yes, I would. And we had lunch, and he's the nicest dude ever. So
He sit down with Michael Vick.
Always ask the name. Always ask.
I knew after OJ I was going to start asking the name.
yeah, I've had so many unsuccessful.
I had a lot of naked gun questions.
Yeah, that was just strictly
You
naked. gun
just
stuff.
keep the conversation to the naked. Dinner with OJ, kind of fun.
So you didn't fly off of that wheelchair. That was a dummy.
Oh,
okay.
interesting. Cool.
So many
That
uneaten
was
burgers on Ray Lewis's time. Yeah, terrible. Oh, man. What you got, Sam? What's your goods from the week?
Let's introduce the guest that I have just brought in, because timing doesn't always work out the way you think it's going to. But we've got a special a guest right now. Introduce yourself.
Fast Ronald, Austin, Texas. Showed up a little bit early in the middle of this podcast. My only question is, are we worried about how CTE is going to affect his political decisions?
Oh, well, he was a kicker, so you don't have to worry about it.
You have one job.
Question answered.
Oh, yeah.
My goods from the week is there's an open mic at a dispensary called Project Cannabis
Oh, yeah.
in North Hollywood.
I take tourists to that.
Friend of the show, Jessica Singer, works there. And she was running an open mic in the parking lot there.
Okay.
Which is, you have to buy, it's a one item minimum, but usually that's not at a dispensary. So that's kind of a fun one item minimum for the mic.
Do they have Diet Cokes at a dispensary?
Nah, I don't know. I don't know if they want you to buy a diet. They actually had free snacks. So,
Oh, okay.
Seems like they'd have energy drinks.
Yeah, it's something.
I just bought a small thing of edibles, but it was nice to have to get something out of it, not just pay for the mic. Anyways, the parking lot is right up next to an apartment building. So throughout the open mic, you just got to hear people slam their windows shut when they decided that they hated it. Someone would be doing a bit about how their mom read their diary, and you just hear a slam.
You kind of know when people tap out. Like,
Yeah.
it's a good signifier of like maybe a joke's not working if the neighbors are slamming their windows.
As the former purveyor of a backyard comedy show in downtown LA,
Sure, yeah.
usually our cue was just the mariachi music would just go really fucking loud.
Yeah, I've seen that before too, where a guy kind of just pointed his speakers out the window
Yeah.
and blared. I think it was anime or something.
Yeah,
You want to
So-
hear my hot bits about my therapist?
That was some, yeah. And then it was some interesting comics, some who had never done it before, people that would do comedy because it was at their local dispensary.
Oh wow, nice.
Type person.
Okay.
But it was, it was an event. And also, that's all I can think of.
I came here for the Kind Bud and left with a Netflix deal.
Yeah.
Do they still call it Kind Bud, Sam? I don't know what they're calling it.
I
now.
mean, you could. At this point,
Yeah.
if you called it that, people might be like, damn, he really knows what's up.
damn, he's 39 years old.
He's been
It's
smoking.
called the sticky icky.
Oh,
we all
yeah, yeah.
know that. We all call it the sticky icky.
Excuse me, do you have the chronic, sir?
You're ready for doors to slam shut in your face in Hollywood, but not
Hydro.
windows.
People don't say dro anymore, even though it is all dro.
Dro.
It quit becoming a selling point.
Undercover cops do.
Um,
Where's that dro at?
Have you
so
seen
we're
the Dro, fellas?
we're doing a segment right now where we say something cool or good that's happened in the past week, or something you've liked, like you've seen,
Or to promote.
or promote, or anything.
I just
Yeah.
came to town. All right, I'm gonna be real.
The plane
I-
didn't crash.
I saw Oasis on Friday.
Oh, sweet. Hey, that's
Sunday.
Nice.
Got my days
Oh, I was
confused.
we're at the same show.
yeah, we just talked about that.
It was such an
Nice.
emotional experience. My days are all fucked up.
Oh, really?
All right.
So you a big Oasis guy?
I love Oasis. I know people may not think so. It shocked a lot of people when I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be at the Oasis show." It's one of the most emotional experiences I have ever had.
Wow, man.
Rare that I experienced them. That one might have been a couple years worth.
Nice. I meant to ask Carter, first of all, your favorite song, and did they play cigarettes and alcohol?
Second question, yes, they did.
Fuck yeah, that's my one.
Favorite song, they also played Acquiesce.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Early,
Ooh,
too.
nice.
Early, yeah. I think it was like the second song. They played all my favorite. They played Roll With It. And
Yeah, yeah.
They played all the.
Don't look back in anger. Did everybody
they had to.
get the cell phones going?
Oh yeah.
Carly was like mad they didn't play Stop Crying Your Heart Out. And I'm like, that's. It's so like whatever version of
Yeah.
Wonderwall.
Yeah.
They had a lot of emotional bangers.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I was at that same show, dude.
Oh, it's sick.
Yeah, and also, yeah, the Stone Roses shirt makes sense.
Yeah.
A fellow fan of
I brought it with
Britpop.
me,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? We're on a little bit of a UK kick.
I feel you, man.
Do
yeah.
they say anyway? Here's Wonderwall. Do they get that? Do they?
Yeah.
Are they cool enough to like do that?
That's got to be the last song, right?
That was the other thing too. That was like kind of a little miffing. Their official tour shirt had the set list on the back of it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the guy in front of me was like had it. So I was just like saw the entire tour set list right there.
That's funny.
And it immediately like miffed Carla. She's like, so they're not playing Stop Crying Your Heart Out. It's like, no,
So
they're
people
not.
like look at the shirt and then leave.
I turned my phone on, was like to check what was coming out against
funny.
this guy's back.
It's like, here's the things that Liam's lawyers
Right.
and Noel's lawyers
Yeah.
have agreed to.
And that's
Gotta go to the
what
bathroom.
that's when he said, now for something interesting, here's Wonderwall. Right
yeah.
after, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was in line to get merch, and the person right in front of me was like, "Can I look at the Cage the Elephant merch?" And everyone in line was just like, "Who the fuck is this person?" Bro?
It was
This is a
Carly.
fucking- boo! Started booing him. It's like, what the fuck?
Dude, there were some people in Cage the Elephant shirts. I had no idea.
Yeah, me neither. Man.
This
That was
is
a
their
very-
big chance.
Yeah.
They're coming back.
Ain't no rest for Pavilion. We did a bit earlier about how they just do commercials. So.
Yeah, that was a very interesting opener. But yeah, that was incredible, man. It was and Cigarettes and Alcohol is my favorite song. So when they played that also early, it was great. It was a great
Yeah.
experience.
They played some like deep cuts, like Bring It On Down and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost it when they played Talk Tonight. I lost it. It was
Oh yeah, that was
insane.
great, dude.
And from what I hear, the girl who the song's about was at the show both shows all weekend.
Really?
From what I hear, yeah, it could just be a internet rumor, but I like to believe that it's true. Seems cool. Makes the show seem cooler.
The other internet rumor I heard was Paul McCartney was at the Saturday show, And they like, million people with their phones like, Paul, hey, Paul. And he's like, just, being 80, trying to get to his like SUV.
Yeah.
And they're like, Paul. And he's like, how's the show? Paul McCartney. And he was like, it was fabulous.
Yeah.
I had a good time.
Well, I think it was a fun show. But like,
night.
they were like, it was like some
What
sort
are
of.
you looking for from that guy?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's because
It was so Paul. Like he was not gonna.
Oasis talked a bunch of shit early on.
But they're so clearly influenced by the Beatles.
Well, that's why, because every interviewer was like, "So you really love the Beatles, right?" And he's like, "No, fuck the Beatles," and then that just became their dynamic. So they buried the hatchet with the brothers, and then I guess Paul is like, "Hey, I'm here, I'm hanging out."
Carly was trying to get some merch because they have the those football shirts that that said Oasis on it, and she was trying to get one of those, and she like was trying to like peer it to like they had the prices were very small underneath each one of the examples, and she was like trying to see what the price was. She's like, "How much is that shirt?" And this guy looks over next to her and goes, $150 fucking.
Oh my God. Piss off, wanker.
Yeah, dude, the merch was insane.
What's it? $150?
Yeah,
Oh my
for a
gosh.
shirt. Yeah,
No
150
way.
for the jersey, for the soccer jersey.
Wow.
250?
For the no, it was 150 for the
Jeez
soccer jersey and
Louise.
50 for the
Jesus.
regular shirts.
God damn.
And 25 for a card stock poster. They're just bent. It like it just pretty much broke. So if you got it, it was gonna break.
Yeah.
It doesn't even roll. It just starts to crack.
Yeah. Just did it at Kinko's.
Do you think Oasis will make another album?
I think they are, aren't
Really?
they? I think they
I
like.
think so. They probably will. They're gonna. I read this thing on Twitter where this guy broke it down with existing sales and projection for the rest of the tour, and they're each gonna walk away with like over $200 million.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
yeah.
I imagine they're going to do something to keep that going.
I heard some rumor that they were trying to write a new album or whatever.
I believe it.
And after seeing Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds barely fill out the Greek, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. No, it's. I'm glad that we got to nerd out about
Yeah,
Oasis.
that was sick.
Hell yeah.
I haven't nerded it out since that. So that was fun.
Oh, perfect. So we're all gonna live forever.
Sure.
Saying,
As long as we don't look back in anger
that's right.
and we all are rock and roll stars.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And we have plenty of cigarettes and alcohol.
That's right.
There's no rest for us. That's for sure. No rest for the podcast.
Ain't no resting for Geico.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
We have a segment on the show called Top 3, where we get our listeners to write into our Discord with top 3 lists they wish us to populate and opine upon. I think we probably got time for a couple of these. So first up, this actually was born out of a previous one where someone asked top 3 conspiracies, and Carter and some other people on the show perhaps
Me.
just started saying urban legends instead of conspiracies. So this person asked straight up top 3 urban legends. So to get real specific,
Urban legends are conspiracies in my mind.
In my
They're
mind
all
too, yeah.
psyops.
Yeah, it's all a psyop.
Hood
Yeah.
conspiracies.
Yep. I mean, I'm just gonna have the same list then.
When he said that, I was like, I got another one.
yeah.
There we go.
So my number 3 is obviously scuba diver stuck in a tree after a forest fire. So
Yeah, that's a good one.
Made
That's a good
famous
one.
by Patton Oswalt in the film Magnolia. Goes like this: scuba diver is in a lake somewhere, usually in California. Going down to the bottom, maybe spearfishing, and then a big helicopter. There's a forest fire nearby. Helicopter picks him up in the sky bucket, drops him on the forest fire, and then he ends up impaled at the top of a burned out tree. And so it works as one of those riddles where you're like, all right, forest fire
Sure.
gets put out, and there's a scuba diver in a pine tree. How would he get there? But that kind of turned into an urban legend. So I like that one. But also, just in doing a little research on it, I found out the reason this can't happen is because with the planes, the opening to suck up the water is like 4 inches by 10 inches. And with the helicopters, it's a hose that firefighters that fly those helitanks refer to as a donkey dick.
Okay.
So thought that was fun. Apparently, that's what they call it when they suck up a bunch of water and drop it on a fire.
Silly lot those guys are.
Well, we're they're heroes, Carter, and they're pretty funny. So the Donkey Dick.
Not disputing that.
Number 2, and I believe that this has fanned out in so many ways that it's just affected politics now, which is, of course, being murdered by a gang for flashing your headlights somewhere in a city. Because now that's just how every person that watches Fox News is just like, well, that's why I won't go to a city. They'll murder you as soon as you flash a headlight. So that's just everybody's fucking stupid worm-infested brain now. And then, of course, number 1, the hooker kidney thief. Oh, that's a fun one. Yeah. Take a sex worker to a hotel, have some drinks, you fall asleep, you wake up in the bathtub with a note that says, I just took your kidney, call 911. Which the logistics of that are so goddamn funny.
They would care about you living in that situation,
right?
You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they would have to, want you to live, which is stupid, unless of course you got Dr. Bum, operating on you. But also the amount of fluids you need to keep you alive in that scenario, and just the motive to keep you alive is just not there. Why wouldn't they just stab you and take your kidney if they were going to do it? But anyway, that's my top 3 urban legends. What you got, Jordan?
Oh boy. Okay. So I always like my uncle works at Nintendo. Yeah. Friend, and that leads into urban legend number 2. There was a cheat code for every Nintendo game so that every character could be nude.
Oh, yes.
I don't think there was a single one, but everybody's uncle who works at Nintendo said there was a cheat code to make. I mean, name the game you were into.
I was about to say, there's still people just
Jet Force Gemini.
Jet Force Gemini. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Actually, that probably did have some nudity in it. That was like a sexy game, right? So maybe that.
The naughty one, yeah.
The naughty
there's
one.
definitely somebody whose brain wires got crossed by the thought of Naked Peach.
Yeah.
Just like, Naked Peach. A, B, up, down, up, down. I have to call my uncle about this.
Stanley Kubrick confessed to the moon landing.
Yeah.
In The Shining.
That's a fucking great one. Hell yeah. What did you got, Carter? Do you got any urban legends?
I love the Paul McCartney is dead one.
Oh yeah, we love that.
That's just a classic.
Yeah. The explanations for that are so fucking weird. Where they're like, yeah, well, the reason is he's not wearing shoes on the cover of Abbey Road. And you're like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Look at the pockmark on his face. 60s, 63. Paul McCartney didn't have that. And listen to the end of.
He was 21. He had a pimple.
That people would have a horrible secret and want to leave clues.
Oh, that's my favorite symbol. Is that
only my real fans will find out?
Yeah, that is just something an insane person thinks because that's what they would do.
Isn't that
some of the conspiratorial brainworms?
Right. Yeah. Isn't that a Nick Mullen bit?
But that was always so funny to me because it's like, what do you think happened, right? Like the fucking CIA was like, okay, plan's ready to go, ready to blow up the World Trade Center. There's only one step left. The clues.
We have to seed it.
That's Nick Mullen.
Jesse Joyce, very funny. Jesse Joyce, writer for Kimmel. He's a big he loves the logic of conspiracy people, and so he went very deep into QAnon weirdos.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And he says they're some of the clues they left behind. The cipher was literally A equals 1 and B equals 2. So it was just
You'll never catch me, Batman.
Yeah, so that it was just the thing that they could figure out. That's what they used to prove that there was, babies getting eaten in the pizza basement.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Boy. Analysis is not our strong suit as a culture.
No.
Anything. Oh man.
I'm struggling. You
can always punch in the Marilyn Manson thing.
Okay,
again.
yeah. Marilyn Manson is a twofer. That he was Paul from the Wonder Years.
Yeah.
And that he removed his rib cage so he could suck his own dick.
Perfect.
Yeah, sure.
Which is I just like the idea of him telling people in a room to leave.
Yeah.
So his legs can go all akimbo and he can blow himself. It's not even his upper torso moves, it's his bottom one does. And slowly he starts
depends on which
ribs
ribs you get removed.
Right. Yeah. or maybe his vertebra or something.
Well, I was thinking he had a double action on the chair that George Clooney had in Burn After Reading, so he could get the get the dildo and get it kind of going make himself a human centipede.
Isn't there an urban legend that Rod Stewart blew so many guys before a show
We did the math on that one time.
he had to get his stomach pumped.
I think that jumps from singer to singer. I think
Yeah.
So many guys have that
or the
rumor.
Elton John version of that.
Elton John version of that one.
Yeah, because I was it's Richard Gere with the gerbil, Rod Stewart with the
cum,
loads, and we
yeah.
figured it out. And based on the average, cum shot, which is 10 cc, that's how the band got their name, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's fine.
it's gross. Love and Spoonful too. That's what that means. Anyway,
I didn't know they were cum bands.
they're both cum bands.
Cum core.
Yeah,
cum core.
Cum core tour.
Cum court.
Yeah. It's a surprisingly mellow tour for something called the Cum Core Tour.
All of them have like post cum energy. They're all just like, oh, it's like ashamed. Yeah.
But yeah, they say he got, I think it was 2 liters pumped out of him, is how one of the official narratives goes. And it was like, he would have had to have sucked like 350 dicks. You're like, you would have digested it by the time you were done.
This must have been
that.
at a festival then.
Had to have been. At Woodstock 94.
Rod Stewart.
The real Woodstock.
I bet it was at 99.
Exactly.
So there's so much other chaos going on at
You
99.
wouldn't notice.
You wouldn't have noticed.
Oh, dude, Sir Rod at Stiffy Stock, bro.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. I love that.
I wish I had something else besides that.
Oh, that's perfect. You got one, Sam?
Oh yeah, I mean my favorite ones are just like the be scared of stuff in public. The you find a needle
Yep.
on a movie seat with a
Right.
note
Someone
that
trying
says
to
you
give you
just got
AIDS.
AIDS,
Yeah,
yeah.
or that you can catch AIDS from a toilet seat. Or now I like the one where can't even touch your own car handle because there's fentanyl on it.
Oh, yeah.
People are sprinkling
I haven't heard that
fentanyl on
one.
gas pumps so that when you touch the gas pump, you die of fentanyl.
I want to meet the fentanyl fairy.
Yeah.
Buy me a Coke with
It's like,
Fast Ronald.
why?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what's such a waste of everything
makes no
imagined?
sense.
Have fun.
Free fun, kid.
I was about to say, you know what? Fentanyl Fairy, that's a show. Now, that's a show.
That's a
Yeah.
TV show.
How many shows have come out of this episode?
Oh, I'm telling you, this is rich.
An entire streaming network. Populate the Roku channel for years.
For crazy people. Actually, Roku Channel's perfect because it is mostly shows for crazy people.
Stuff like that. Just I don't know that. If you're like have your hand in the garbage disposal, it can just turn on accidentally.
Right.
Or like fucking snake in the toilet, like hole snake in the toilet, and it comes up and like bites your asshole while you're
Alligator
taking
in the
a
sewer.
shit.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that where it's like just be scared of some inanimate object that's in, just some real psyop shit, a real conspiracy, some may say.
The snake biting your asshole
Some
one.
might
you got to. Yeah, some might say. You know what some might say.
Oh, man. By the way, that
Wonderwall.
Wonderwall.
Anyway.
That question was sent in to us by Aut Tifa, by the way. It's a shout out to Aut Tifa.
Oh, yeah. Fast Ronald, you got
Yeah,
any?
you got any Fast Ronald? He had no prep time for this. So.
To touch base back on the AIDS thing, I remember in the 90s, people still being so afraid of AIDS that there was a Captain Planet AIDS episode. Has anybody seen it?
No.
Whoa.
When you get a chance, YouTube Captain Planet AIDS episode. It's absolutely insane. It's about a basketball player who in the beginning they insinuate that he's gay. Tells his girlfriend, I don't feel good. Whole episode unfolds. He has AIDS. Everyone in the school becomes afraid of him. Nobody wants to drink after the water fountain after him. It's a fucking insane episode. You can still find it on YouTube.
That is fucking
Wow.
How does Captain Planet help him?
the wind.
Well, I don't want to ruin the episode.
Okay. Yeah.
I've been feeling the kid with the monkey, the heart guy, right?
The heart guy,
I have
yeah.
a fucking heart.
Let's see, I'm in LA, so I'll do a little bit of my favorite Hollywood ones. Classic Andy Kaufman Isn't Dead.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I've heard that one.
Elvis
love that
isn't
one.
dead. Any so and so isn't dead is always good.
I love the idea of him just having no regard for how much anyone loves him, that he would just keep on this, like this prank of being dead for years. That was always really funny to me.
Let them miss me.
Actually, let me throw in a Texas one that's sort of related. I love Alex Jones is actually Bill Hicks.
I love that one.
That's a good one.
Okay.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because unfortunately, as we've seen with like a lot of comedians, they start to chud out around like the age where he became popular. I mean, that would be so sad. I'm not all.
See, I think popular comedians start to shut out. I don't think good comedians do.
well, he was posthumously famous.
That's what I mean. He was,
Yeah.
he was was on that comedian levels. I don't know.
It's just their voices don't sound at all.
No. Yeah. It's
But-
like maybe if Bill Hicks like blowtorched his uvula, then yeah, sure.
The deep state. It's the deep state's fault.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. That's a good one though.
Yeah. What else you got?
I'm gonna go a local one. When I was a kid in my neighborhood, there was this 2-story house that was completely dilapidated, and the urban legend was there was the donkey lady that lived there.
Oh, we've talked about the donkey lady.
Okay, so this is it's not just in the hood. Okay, cool. This is good then.
It's a thing in Texas. Yeah.
But just about the donkey lady.
Yep.
I don't remember when she would come out, but maybe full moon or some shit. But yeah, she would come out every now and then, turn into a donkey, lure kids to the house and murder them. That was always terrifying. And then the old 2-story house became the donkey lady's house in our neighborhood.
we had
This is the most on-brand Goods from the Woods episode ever.
we had Brandy Posey on the show for a Ghost and Monsters Halloween episode. We talked about the donkey lady, and she was supposedly a burn victim. and the more that we talked, like all it just all of the kind of ghost stories I was rolling out, just all had to do with like deformed women who everyone's like, run!
A woman is old.
It's a donkey woman, run! Holy shit!
I'm gonna tap out there. Those are the two.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so I think we got time for one more, which is, of course, comes to us from our good friend Jacob, listening in Alabama. Wants to know top 3 pairs of unrelated movies that you would like to see crossover. So, Jordan, famously Alien versus Predator.
You. Alien versus Predator.
Great crossover.
A battle as old as time itself.
Hell yeah.
I have one for this that I will
that's
apply
fine.
to all films.
Yeah.
Any movie and Final Destination. Any movie should just have a little Final Destination within it.
And it's a way to kill the franchise.
Right. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
sure.
that's awesome, because then that's how they announce that it's being killed. They're like, hey, Spider-Man.
Sideways and Final Destination.
Yeah. Just like they're at the winery, and there's an overhead fan with a loose bolt.
It's like a pro wrestler's retirement match, where it's like, they're done after this. And no Terry Funk, no coming back after your Final Destination.
Or if it's just there's a side character who's killed in a really gross and random way, people go, oh, they had a Final Destination on them.
Yeah.
They had cheated death in an unrelated scene you didn't see, and they just get
God, I love
pancaked
it.
by a garbage truck.
It would be
Any movie.
It would enrich the Final Destination movies because
Sure.
watching a bunch of nobodies get killed in this
Thank you.
way.
Yeah.
Is,
although supposedly this new one was really good, and I didn't see it.
That's what I hear.
I watched the new one last week, so it's the Final
Yeah.
Destination on my mind. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
The new
All right.
movie
Okay.
is really good.
You can understand why I didn't see it, though, right? I was like, the
I don't.
7th. Well, no, but I mean, when it first came out.
No, sure.
I was
Yes.
like, God, I've seen it,
it's great.
but apparently it's great.
It's one of the, it really elevates it.
Yeah. So I'm going to run down my 3 real quick. Number 3, Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Ready Player One. Fuck it. Let's just get every property in
There it
one
is.
goddamn movie. Who cares what they're doing? Fuck it. It's going to happen. Number 2, they did Abbott and Costello Meets Frankenstein in 1948, and the current iteration of that, I think, would be Kevin Hart and The Rock. Meet the Meg. And we obviously bring Statham into that because that's The Rock's other good comedy partner, I feel.
Is the shark big, or is he just big compared to Kevin? That's an early line.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You could write this movie in 2 fucking hours. But the fun part, of course, would be that The Rock can't lose a fight on screen in his contract. So it would just be, Jason and Kevin would be the tomato cans, and then The Rock would just fight and win against a giant shark. So I think that would be fun. And then number 1, and this is what sparked this discussion on Discord. So someone said that one of the Fast and Furious producers said that they feel like they kind of blew their load already when they sent Ludacris and Tyrese to space, and that they're like, I don't know what we're going to do for this next one. And then I remembered it was being discussed for a while there at Universal that they were going to do Jurassic Park meets Fast and Furious, and I want they shouldn't have said that to me.
just do
Don't
it.
promise this
Just
to
do
me.
it.
I want to see Life Finds a Family. That's what I'm saying. It's right there. Yeah. So that's my top 3. What do you got, Carter?
Mr. Nanny and The Passion of the Christ.
I like it.
It's a natural,
Mr. Nan, with Hogan.
natural synergy there.
God, Hulk Hogan's almost irreplaceable. Who's a better actor than that?
Great question.
Yeah.
You probably get the
Get
guy
his
who
Nick
played.
Hogan.
Yeah, you can get Nick Hogan.
Nick Hogan. Yeah.
Brooke Hogan.
Brooke and Nick. Yeah.
Let's see. You could do.
I forgot he was dead. That's how little I think about Hulk Hogan.
That's what I'm saying. It could be like this whole like he was martyred sort of thing, but he's also taking care of a
Starts
family.
off with a funeral.
Yeah, but he's taking care of a family too.
There we go.
He's protecting them from terrorists.
Yeah.
I would say Space Jam
Okay.
and Moneyball.
That's good.
How
Brad
you-
Pitt crunching the numbers on the Monster Squad.
yeah.
The Monstars, rather.
Monstars.
But the second one, like the LeBron one.
Oh, it's got to be the.
I mean, that's another movie like Ready Player One, where it's
Yeah.
just all movies.
All movies, but
Just
like
put Space Jam in there too. Why not? Yeah.
yeah, well, all the numbers.
A bunch of AI. It's a mad world. Yeah.
The funniest scene in the new Space Jam is there's a part where LeBron James goes, "We're losing by 10,000 points," and I don't know why that statement just made me laugh so hard. Just like watching it normal and just like processing being down by 10,000 points just made me laugh so hard.
Oh,
I like the part when LeBron's going to bed and he's wearing a do-rag because he doesn't want everyone to see his bad hairline and bald spot. And he's not wearing a do-rag in any other scene in the movie.
That's so crazy. It's a movie. They could just fix that. You don't need to do
His
that.
character has hair in the movie. You know?
yeah.
Give him a wig.
Oh yeah, perfectly believable hairline. Absolutely. Yeah, one more.
Annie Hall and 8 Mile.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
Okay, that's a good one.
Diane Keaton battle rapping. I'm into it.
Yeah, bad rapping Woody Allen.
Yeah. Oh no, he gets taken out early on.
Yeah, he gets taken out. He dies in it.
That's
Quickly.
they fridge Woody Allen to get the action going for Diane to find revenge.
Yeah.
Against Eminem and Mekhi Phifer. What you got, Sam?
American Pie and Kids. Get either a funny version of Kids or a dark version of American Pie. However, whatever your take is on it, you know.
Oh fuck.
I think a fun one could be Natural Born Killers and Dude Where's My Car. You know, it's a juxtaposition of people and characters and fun times. Imagine Ashton Kutcher going and getting bit by a rattlesnake and having a psychedelic moment in an Indian tent.
It's perfect.
But hell, it'd be hilarious this
It
time.
would make it pretty hard to find your car.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, it's like a crank or something. Like he's dying slowly, and he got to find the car.
Gotta find the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Instead
antidote's
of
in the car.
Instead of tattoos, it's just carved into their flesh with a knife. You know.
The most brutal comedy ever made. Yeah. Oh shit.
Then what else would be cool? I guess you could be like if Rambo was in Night of the Living Dead. You know,
Yeah. There we go.
Right, yeah.
those people, wouldn't probably wouldn't stress
it'd be a
out
pretty
as
short
bad.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They decidedly did not kill Rambo at the end of Last Blood, which is so crazy to me. But
No, because Rambo lives forever.
I know.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a little Rambo inside us all.
Yeah. Do you got anything, Fast Ronald?
Yeah, let's go with The Last Samurai and Blood In, Blood Out.
Okay.
You can all
Fuck
see
yeah.
that.
Cholos in ancient Japan.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Do they have are they time travelers, I guess, and do they have like a lowriders or the Stingray bikes or something like that?
I feel like they would have lowrider horses just to be time appropriate.
So they're just Shetland ponies.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how they got back in time yet. Maybe it'll kind of be similar to Ninja Turtles in time, Lost in Time.
Right.
They somehow find something. Maybe they
I think
throw
April found a scepter at a garage sale. Is the
Yeah.
off of that. She's like, I found this at a garage sale. Whoa! It's like,
Yeah.
I don't even really try and
So
explain
just
it.
change it to swap meet. I found
Yeah,
the swap
sure.
meet.
Yeah,
Boom.
exactly. I got it at the Slauson swap meet. And
Slauson
it
swap
sends them
meet.
back in time.
That's it.
My mind's been pretty occupied with the depths of that one. That's the only one I've been able to
that's a
think
solid
of.
one.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, well, shit. Well, yeah, shout out to Jacob for that question. If you have top 3 lists that you wish us to populate and opine upon, join the damn Discord, linktree.com/thegoodspod, or you can message us, tweet at us, whatever. We're at The Goods Pod on most forms of social media.
Hey, what's he doing here? He's not gonna infect my players. Get him out of here! He's got AIDS!
This is supposed to be a school, but I think these people need a little education about the HIV virus. May I have your attention, please? A lot of you are worried about AIDS. And there's a rat in your midst who's been spreading lies.
Y'all, we have time for just one more segment. And of course, this is our jam of the week. Oh boy!
Hey. Surprised we haven't done this one.
I was okay. So, and I apologize because somebody on the Discord suggested this one, and I forgot to write down who. And my phone is currently filming this. I can't check, but shout out to you for suggesting this one. I think I looked at it at some point, and I don't know what it was, but I just never took the bait in investigating the comments. But I did today, and boy, I'm so glad I did because it is fucking deranged. This, of course, is Charlie Daniels Band with The Devil Went Down to Georgia from their 1979 record, Million Mile Reflections. This song has 118 million views, 25,684 comments spread across 3 videos. So I went hard on this one, folks. And, of course, I went down to the comment section and read every goddamn last one of them. So now, let us dive down into the comment section for Charlie Daniels Band, Devil Went Down to Georgia, and see what the people have to say. First up, Dexter James from 6 months ago. Why the hoes like Georgia? Hoes go up north.
We all know that.
Hoes playing. I'm telling hoes that business. Bitches bring crime to Georgia. Ha! Amen. Okay.
You don't want the bitches. You want the hoes.
Yeah,
is he reacting to something in the song?
No, yeah, never.
Georgia. He lives in Georgia, and he says, "Why the hoes like Georgia?"
Yeah.
He's like, everybody. I assume he lives in Georgia, and he's like, every damn hoe lives here. I wish they would go north.
Okay.
And he says the hoes.
So he's missing a comma. Hoes go up north.
Oh, he was missing.
Is what he meant.
Yeah, I was thinking. Anyway, I was thinking he was saying that the hoes are. If you go up north, that's where the hoes are.
Yeah.
Or there should be.
The way he has it, the way he spells it is hoes go up north.
Yeah.
But he's demanding the hose to go up.
This is one of those ones that seems like it was left on the wrong side.
Yeah, probably. Well, no,
He's trying to write this on Welcome to Atlanta or something.
Right.
Oh man, Jack and Hammers, back to the Mackin' and Jack in the Clothes, adolescents packing a phobe.
I'll be thinking about that for a long time. This comment.
I love just that he spelled out bitness, bitness. I liked that. Next up, Jay Hart, 1980 from 7 days ago. Oh, new one. Johnny called the devil a son of a bitch in this song because he just called God a bitch. So he's so again we were talking about reading comprehension and literary analysis in this country, and that's very good. So by the de facto law of son of a bitch, go created the devil. Just called God a bitch, my man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So come on,
Clever. I hope you got a lot of thumbs up for that.
It was only 7 days ago, so it's early in the game.
Yeah.
It's like, you never include the like count in these.
Yeah, I know. It's I'm already
because they're all 0.
No, none of these.
Most of these.
We're the first person to look at any of these.
If these people knew that we were announcing their thoughts on this.
Oh, you knew this one was coming. Nick Felicia from 4 years ago. Devil went down to Georgia and got a job as my ex-wife's divorce attorney.
There we go.
Shout out to Nick. You knew it was
that's
coming.
Technically a joke. You can tell that on stage.
Yeah, sure. He went down to Georgia. But first, he went through law school. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, and then what do you do? Oh, then what?
Well, I just happen to be going through a divorce. He's like, someone's flashing the light at him so hard.
Hold on. I'm going somewhere.
Just give me a minute.
Yeah, he's just starting the bit. He's already getting the light. He's just
Turkey Nerd from 3 months ago. And this one, I was like, is he being funny? And I checked out his channel, and I don't think so, based on how crazy his channel is. So, Turkey Nerd, 3 months ago, the devil went down to Georgia. He got kicked out, and then he ran into me. He possessed me, and then I committed a crime spree and went to prison for 3 years and 2 months.
Okay. That's specific.
But I have reformed my life, and I rebuke the devil now in Jesus' name. And I was like, the three years is maybe he's being funny. Tacking on the 2 months, I'm like, okay, might be for real. So of course,
this guy maybe thinks this happened.
Yeah, absolutely. It either did happen or he firmly believes it happened.
This is a classic prisoner thing where they're like, yeah, I did all these crimes, but it was the song's fault.
Yeah. Well, he says it was the devil's
trying
fault.
to win a golden fiddle.
Yeah.
I think it's like this comment is kind of out. Normally, that accounts all like try my turkey burgers.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like, he's like I do turkey stuff.
He's a hunter. He's a turkey hunter. So a lot of his content.
He's a nerd
is-
for turkey brains.
Yeah, exactly. Splattering gobblers.
All he did was apply with his defense that he used in court.
So, Your Honor, he's clearly fucking insane. Cheyenne Peterson 2 weeks ago. I danced on the bar at Coyote Ugly, Tennessee, baby. I danced to this song. It was fucking awesome. I am better than you.
Oh, God. If you don't
Damn,
know what
Cheyenne.
Coyote Ugly is, it's a bad chain of bars.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're all familiar with the 2000 whatever film.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah.
Are they still a thing?
They got one in Florida for sure.
They had one in
I
Austin
passed
for a
one
long time.
somewhere where I was recently.
They got them in
and
Nashville,
clocked it.
Carter?
I'm like, oh, New Orleans had one.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that
do I
makes
go
sense.
into? I didn't go in, but I considered it for a good 4 seconds.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
I mean-
really like
You know what the-
Chuck E. Cheese for adults. They're like, come in here and be a dumb drunk asshole.
Right.
We encourage play around on the bar.
You know
Fuck
what?
it.
You know what the cultural hub of America needs is a Coyote Ugly. That's
so. I think
absolutely-
so.
Yeah. Also,
I am better than
That's
you.
how she ends it. Yeah, because the line in the song, it's like, because I think I'm better than you. But
Mm-hmm.
she follows it up with, I was dancing on the bar. I am better than you. So,
Thank you.
shout out.
Classic Cheyenne.
Yep. It's Castro Lane 5 years ago. And this is one of my favorite types of things where you say your race beforehand. As a black man, ever since a child, I have always approved of this complete badass motherfucking cold-hearted dope shit right here. Wow. I love that. And he spelled bad with 3 D's. So shout out to you, Castro. Fucking great. Thank you, Castro. This lady, Kim Morley, 10 days ago. My name is Kimmy, and I am the best that's ever been. Thank you, Jesus. Devil, get thee behind me. Jesus already gave me dominion to trample on scorpions and snakes.
Lot of Christian loonies.
Oh, yeah, it's
in this
talking
one,
about the devil. So
I figured that was going to be
defeating the devil. Yeah, absolutely. But also, you're not supposed to take the last part of Mark literally, Kimmy. You don't literally hold serpents and step on scorpions and
No,
shit.
you are. You're supposed to.
David Jackson, he's got a theory 3 months ago. My farm piggies love this song for some reason. I know they know something I don't know, but I just save it and pray for them from time to time. It's like, I love a guy going around to his little pigs going, bless you. Bless you.
That's bad when you're so lonely on the farm. You start just talking to the pigs.
Yeah.
That one may require a check-in. Yeah.
Don't worry, pigs. I'll help you go to heaven. All right.
What's that pig? What's that?
You want to go to heaven?
You're worried about your eternal soul?
Well, good news.
Raven Bjorn 2 months ago. The devil's fiddle part in this song sounds a lot like what was claimed to be played by the devil himself in the year 1713. I'm just saying, the fact that this is historically accurate raises many questions.
Oh, boy. What are those questions?
I wish I knew what happened in 1713.
Yeah.
It sounds fucking rad.
It's like that bossa nova part, right?
Do we
That
have sheet music for what the devil played? I mean, how did they?
I mean, someone's transcribing it.
I have questions no one can answer.
It's the 18th century, too, so somebody has to handwrite that
yeah,
shit.
it's like the Da Vinci Code.
Right?
Yeah. This guy telling on himself 5 years ago, Philip Dressler. Julian Assange has got a bunch of shit on Filipino women on WikiLeaks, and it's especially about how they always lie about saying they're living with men. Hashtag take you and your numbnuts father back up to Oregon trying to fool me.
Wow. That was supposed to be a text to someone.
That last thing.
But he accidentally made it into a YouTube comment.
You know what? I clicked
Copy
on
and paste.
I clicked on hashtag take you and your numbnuts father back up to Oregon trying to fool me, and believe it or not, that was the only one. So
It's not a trend.
I love a guy who doesn't know how hashtags work. Also, I wanted to shout out this guy because this is Phil the Thrill Dressler making his second appearance here on Jam of the Week. He was also on episode 380 commenting on Disturb's Indestructible.
Got a good taste in music.
Shout out Phil
He
the
likes
Thrill.
everything.
Yeah, he referred to himself as Phil the Thrill last time. So, yes, that is his actual preferred nom de plume. You got a couple more here. This one is this is a section I labeled politics. Jukebox Joe B from 11 months ago. If Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump were fiddle players, this could easily be the story of the 2016 election.
Yes.
Right.
So true.
What?
So true.
What the fuck are you talking about? Another.
But you could see, that if Mark Russell were still alive, he'd be like, Donnie went down to Washington. He was looking for an election to steal.
Well, funny you mentioned that. Jason Yingling 4 years ago. I didn't even bother copying it because Jason just copy pasted the lyrics to this song. And all he did was, instead of writing like a Weird Al style fun political parody, he just replaced Devil with Nancy Pelosi and Johnny to Donnie. So I like he went as far as rhyming Trump's name with Johnny's name, but then for the Devil, it was just like...
Why isn't there a conservative Daily Show? I know. Why have we never been able to crack conservative
Because Gutfeld's in its infancy stage.
Right. It'll be Gutfeld.
But it's literally like Nancy Pelosi went down to Georgia. You're like, it's already too many syllables.
Yeah.
He said, my name's Donnie. And all right. Yeah.
Pelosi went down to Georgia works, too.
Pelosi,
Anyway, that's scanned.
So
I'm going to call this guy.
It's probably pretty easy to find.
We got one from the other side here. Johnny Adams from 1 year ago. All caps. This song is about Donald J. Fart's presidential campaign. It's like, all right, get out of here.
Take it. Take that.
Donald
the hook.
J. Fart.
Jonald Day Fart is even better.
Jonald Day Fart.
Jonald Day Fart? Yeah, come on. Sure. Whatever. I don't know why.
Last thing you say pre-stroke. More like Jonald Day Fart.
Hey, I'm going to Moon Oasis.
Look, your heart's in the right place. Your fart's in the right place.
Jake L. Jr. 4 months ago. Come down to Alabama and see what happens, devil. We don't play fiddles. We play something called a lever action double barrel that shoots 12 gauge from an over-under barrel.
It's like, I'm going to shoot the devil with a gun.
Right.
I won't do anything.
No one's
The
ever
devil's
done
like,
that
how
yet.
about a fiddle match?
Yes.
I have an idea for a song where I remove the creative aspect of the song and just kill the devil.
It is sad. It's weird because these guys always do have fantasies about when they get to use their gun.
Yeah, exactly.
It's weird to think they are thinking about shooting the devil away. One of the things you surely will never have to defend yourself
Not just
from
a kid on their
physically.
street.
I wish somebody would flash their fucking high beams at me. You know.
Looking at that thing every day. Who's first?
Yeah.
Who's getting it first?
And finally, Damien Hood from 8 months ago. True story. I was leaving church with my brother and Pops. My dad decided he wanted to go get him some from a lady from the church. He thought he was hiding it from me and my brother. We knew. Anyway, to make a long story short, he told us to stay in the car real quick, but he left the radio on. Left it on the gospel channel. I don't know, but I didn't want to hear no church music. I changed it to this channel, and this fucking song came on and became one of my favorite songs with my brother.
That's right. And I hooked it to this traumatic memory when my family fell apart.
I in no way need therapy.
Yeah, no.
I can kill the devil personally because I'm the best there ever was.
This is why I remember the song. Burned in my subconscious because it's the day before Mom left.
Isn't that a fun memory?
Cool.
Yeah.
Fun comment.
Why did your mom leave? Because his dad left us in a hot car while he went and fucked a girl in the woods.
YouTube
outside
comments.
of church.
YouTube comment sections are better than therapy.
Oh, absolutely.
No, sure.
Yeah,
1000%.
they're freer. That's for damn
Your
sure.
therapist might judge you.
Oh, boy.
Here you can write it off as a troll, not a trained professional.
What if one of these people ended up being your therapist? You'd have to drop them. You'd have to drop them.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, that's, of course, that's Charlie Daniels' band. Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run. It's The Devil Went Down to Georgia, which is, of course, our jam of the week. Jordan Morris, where can people find you on the internet?
Sure. Hey, I do a couple of podcasts. One of them is called Jordan Jesse Go. It's a chat show, kind of like this one, but with fewer segments. I do it with Jesse Thorne.
Oh, yes.
We have fun guests.
College radio idol, by the way.
Yes, exactly. College
Turned his
radio.
shit into a fucking empire.
I know. There you go. College radio. It deserves to be a TV show.
Yeah, absolutely.
So dynamic.
Executive producer Jesse Thorne.
Yeah.
Put the bug in his ear. Come on.
MaximumFun.org. You can find that show. I also do a kind of newer pod called Free with Ads. That's with Emily Fleming and Matt Lieb.
Oh, yes.
We watch
Friends of the show, both?
Friends of the show. Two hilarious folks. We watch a weird Free with Ads movie on your Roku channels, on your Zumo plays.
That's fantastic.
And we talk about it every week. We have some fun guests, and we're having a good time. And, of course, you can pre-order Predator, Black, White, and Blood, #4, at your local comic book store.
Hell yes. Fast Ronald, you got anything to plug, my friend?
You can follow me on Instagram at It's Fast Ronald. If you want to check out my debut special, it's on YouTube. Flex Your Head. Thank you guys for having me. I know this is very random, very funny. I appreciate it.
Perfect. Yeah, man. We're happy to have you back. Carter, where can people find you online?
You can find me at Carter_Glasscock on Instagram and all the other stuff. And I have a comedy album that's forever old and
still funny.
That's still
Crystal
funny. Check it
Pistol,
out,
folks. Give it a listen.
Yeah. That's and here you're already listening to me.
Hell yeah, Sam. Where can people find you online?
Sam Harder 666 on Instagram. Come check me out. Same address on Threads. We're doing it big.
Hell yeah. You can find me on most forms of social media at Rivers Langley. You can buy a shirt, prowrestlingtees.com/thegoodspod. Got a couple new designs up there. So check those out. Get you a shirt. Make you look skinny on TV. Best way to support our show. Hey, if you're watching this, you're already doing it. It's patreon.com/thegoodspod. Second best way to support our show. Head to Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Leave a comment, rate, review, and subscribe. That shows the attitude of gratitude. And if you do not have the attitude of gratitude, Daddy, Dr. Bum is taking your kidney, motherfucker. The Goods from the Woods was recorded and edited by me, Rivers Langley. You can find our show on Twitter at The Goods Pod. Our theme song was composed by Jonas, the Space Cowboy.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.